Do not attempt to adjust your podcast player. We are controlling the transmission. We are here to be your guide, helping you to explore local events, the art scene, music, theater, sports, and possibly a conspiracy or two. All here on the GCRX Radio and Podcast Network.
Vlad, you sit next to Ryan in the room. When a new guy like him comes in and you see how hard he works and plays the right way, how much does that rub off on you and the rest of the team?
What's a rub off means?
What did he say?
What's that?
Oh, fuck you.
Welcome to the Mostly Hockey Podcast. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can everybody hear me?
I can hear you now.
You hear me?
I got you.
Can you guys hear us? Can you hear us? Cool. Awesome. This is the Mostly Hockey Podcast brought to you by GCRX Podcast Network and Alfresco Production. Coming to you live from Studio B with Justin, Chief Engineer, hitting all the right buttons, and Mikey. How you guys doing? What's up, guys?
Another day in paradise. Chilling.
Everything working out well?
Everything is functioning over here.
So if you listen to, so the best part is like our last episode. If you haven't watched, you gotta go back and check it out. But there was no audio for what, 5 minutes?
4.5 minutes.
4.5 minutes.
Great.
Which prompted me to go ahead and upload that to Spotify and Apple as Can You Hear Us audio starts at 4:30. And then, an hour later, I realized, oh, you can edit that.
Yeah,
You totally cut out all dead air.
Yeah, you could have completely changed.
We'll laugh about this
the whole
someday.
thing. Yeah, but
We'll
I
laugh
mean,
about this.
it don't
I'm
matter.
laughing about it now. What are you talking about?
We'll laugh about this one day. It's okay. So here we are. We got Mute over there on engineer. We got Mikey.
That name's
So-
sticking. It's going to stay.
Mutes. Just in all mutes.
Yeah.
I like it, man.
Yeah.
It still turned out good. That was a good episode, man. We this week we had not a lot of hockey, right? Then we had a lot of hockey. But we prepared this show as if there wasn't a lot of hockey. So that's going to be all over the place, man. I'm pretty excited though. It's going to be fun.
We
What,
got some extra. This
We
is
got
a tribute.
some extra. Oh, we got this is a tribute. So I got ready to not do this as a tribute. And he got ready for this as a tribute. And then we're like, we'll do them both. Why not?
Yeah.
As our endless pursuit to turn this into the Mostly Hockey and Music podcast, which is what's going on. And there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
So you can hear us. That's good. Unmute. Good. Yep.
Check. Yeah.
Check. Everything's good to go. How'd you guys spend the weekend, man? Did you partake in that big giant soccer match that happened?
I watched very little of it.
I know.
It was on in the background. I had a couple buddies of ours over,
Yeah.
played some board games. I threw a 10.5-pound pork butt
I
on the
saw
smoker.
that. That's what I really
It's
wanted to
so
talk about.
good, so
This was just a
good.
ploy to get to. What'd you guys eat?
What'd you guys eat?
Mikey?
I made some salami and pepperoni mozzarella sticks and egg roll wrappers.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Those were
So
good.
you made hold on a minute. So you made
Hell
Italian
yeah.
egg rolls?
Basically. Yeah.
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
dude. That's
Hell yeah.
that's gotta be tried.
You know what I
Hell
like?
It turned out
is-
fantastic.
Is
didn't
when
it?
people.
Hell yeah.
You're
Oh,
looped.
shit. I have a loop.
You're loop mute.
It's cool.
You're loop mutes.
I like it when you take a pickle and you like wrap it into like cream cheese and ham, and then you cut it and slice it.
Oh.
You guys ever had that shit?
yeah. That's
Ooh, that's like one of my favorite like appetizers.
that's like the
That's-
fancy part of a charcuterie board,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a horror story with pickles that we'll
What?
get into a different time.
Yeah.
but no. I
Mostly
don't-
food talk.
I don't go anywhere. What?
Mostly food talk. Whole
Yeah, mostly
podcast.
food talk. We'll hold that one. We'll say
Hell
that
yeah,
one.
dude.
Oh, we could have a mostly food.
We could.
Yeah, we could have a mostly
yeah.
food podcast.
100%.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm no chef, but yeah, we could do that
But
for sure.
Have you ever messed with a pickle shot, Mikey?
No,
You've never done a pickle shot?
Blech.
did some pickle
Ah.
shots this weekend.
Ugh,
Phew.
Yeah.
that explains a lot.
There was, oh man, I don't want. I mean, like, Mikey, you smoked that pork. Looked awesome. I
Okay.
saw it. I saw the photos of it.
Was
You-
it barking like a big boy?
Was it barking
Oh,
like
it
a
was
big
so
boy? That's what I was
good.
gonna ask.
Yes, yes.
Did you spritz more or less since we talked
I didn't
last?
spritz it at all.
Hell yeah, dude. He just let the meat do the work.
You don't spritz whatsoever. You just let it go.
No surge.
There's a
Let it
damn good
go.
case to be made about not spritzing pork.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah.
I mean, dude, the few times that I got like a decent bark
Mhm.
was very, very little spritzing. I mean, I left it in there for a solid like 2 or 3 hours.
Yeah.
Before I would
Continuous heat.
Yeah,
man.
before
Yeah.
I would even mess with it.
It also matters too. Like I've noticed, like that you got room temperature pork and like you pat it dry before your dry rub, right? Man, we'll get there.
I
We'll
pull
get
that
there.
thing straight out of the
That looks
fridge, out of
so
the
good.
wrapper, pat it dry with some
Yeah.
paper towels, and get to going.
My pork butts are down to a science now. Like that's the one thing I can't screw up, right? And I marinate those things for 12 hours.
I don't even marinate it.
I marinate them in cherry Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, get it.
Dude,
Yeah.
oh, the people that make that perfect pork,
That's
they also
that's
have
called
a cherry cola seasoning.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
it's
dude.
fire smoke.
fire smoke.
Fire
yeah.
smoke
Yeah, yeah,
seasoning.
yeah.
That's what I use on mine too.
Ah,
Perk
I'm gonna have
perfect.
to get some.
Perk
I stick with
Porfix.
Meat Church. I'm
Pork-
a big Meat
pork-
Church
Features
fan.
badass.
It's
I like the
pork
Meat Church.
perfect.
Meat Daddy has his own seasoning out now too.
Meat Daddy.
Like that, I want to try that. It looks like a coffee,
He's
a
got
coffee stuff.
he's
like
got
I like a
knives
coffee.
and all kinds of shit
Yeah.
that he sells.
Dude,
yeah.
he's monetized.
Yeah.
He can't play any licensed music on his videos. They will
Yeah.
take that away.
100%.
So no, mostly food talk one day though. I'm down. That would be
Deal.
fantastic, man.
Hey, there's an off season coming.
It's right here. Mikey smoked meat talk. Yeah, right there. Look at that. How was your guys? Most importantly, though, like how was your guys' Valentine's Day, man?
We did nothing.
You did nothing?
Did nothing.
We ate pizza.
You didn't. What did you get your wife anything?
No.
No.
Nothing.
That's a lie.
Yeah.
I decided on my way into work yesterday morning I was gonna go ahead and stop at Breadco, snack some bagels, and I had
Hell
some
yeah.
left over, so I took them home. And she was like, "Bagels," because my wife loves bagels. So
Valentine's Day
happy.
bagels.
I made her
There you go,
happy.
man. Yeah, there you go.
They weren't
Justin?
originally for her, but they ended up being for her. So win-win.
I got the wife some flowers, which she hated
Right.
because they were real flowers. And I got her a card and I wrote her a poem.
Yeah. How's that poem go?
It was a good poem. Came straight from the heart.
Mm-hmm.
It was I love you from your head to your feet. If your legs get tired, use my face as a seat. Yeah.
Yeah. That's Justin.
Just a wordsmith.
That's Justin. Ah,
That's
I love it.
beautiful.
We don't do the gifts anymore, but I mean I do the flowers and the card. No candy or chocolate this year for her though. There's no way. Not doing it to her. I'm just gaining the weight for her.
Oh, I also got her
Yeah.
3 Musketeers.
Oh, you got
Nice.
chocolates.
Good job.
Did you cut them up? Bite size?
No, no.
Oh.
King size.
Oh hell,
Come on.
hell yeah! Nothing
Come
but the best.
It's Valentine's.
What my lady wants, my lady gets. Right? Yeah.
Oh, I got her thing of kosher salt too, because she asked me for that. She was like, "Where you at?" I was like, "At a Walmart."
Which did or didn't prompt the
Yeah.
entire purchase for everything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I was like, I should probably get her some flowers and stuff.
Jamie living that high life.
Yeah, she's a lucky lady. I'll tell you what.
She's spoiled.
Lucky lady. Well, you wanna how about this, man? How about we I'm sorry. Like this weekend, right? So this whole weekend was Mardi Gras downtown, right?
Mhm.
And we were in the parade for paddlers, which was a blast. That was so much fun. That parade is fun, man. You can totally look at this dude out here. Hey guy, what's up? There's a kid at the window. He's looking at us like
What
we're
up, man?
celebrities. This is awesome. You too could do a podcast for free one day, buddy. Yeah. So they did Mardi Gras down here though. We were in the parade. And that's awesome, man. There's something about launching things at people that you don't know and they're asking for it. Like it's so cool.
Weren't you throwing
was
like
so
ice
cool.
cream at people?
So okay, look, it was supposed to be warm. All right. Like it was supposed to be 70 degrees and it
I'm
wasn't.
throwing like bomb pops. At
No,
people.
no. Casey scored like 1,000 of those old school classic icy pops, the ones you
Oh,
can't open,
nice.
like TikTok says you can. Right?
But like the ones that are like in the toilet paper rolls,
no, those are push-ups.
those push pops.
These are just
Yeah,
like
those
the
are
frozen
push-ups.
Kool-Aid in the tube. You know what I'm talking about, right?
oh,
typically
icy pops.
Icy pops, yeah.
Oh,
Is that not what you said?
That is what I said.
All right.
Yeah.
Just check.
But like there's a TikTok hack apparently where you can snap those in half. You can't snap those in half. Like those things are like rubber. It's not happening. But what you can do, what Casey didn't want anybody to do, but a bunch of us were doing, or end over ending the thing. Just shoop, 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 shoop.
yeah, yeah.
But the ones I was walking up and handing to people, I walked up and I'm like, it was supposed to be warm. It was supposed to be warm. It was supposed to be warm. And they're shivering because they have coats on and gloves. But dude, that was a blast. And then come down here, and this place was just like there was so much going on down here, man. Like Diner was open. Pickle shots. They were doing pickle shots outside of the speakeasy.
When you do pickle shots, do you put like Tabasco and stuff
No,
in yours?
I'm fairly
Ooh,
new to the
dude.
pickle shot game.
Throw a little splash of Tabasco in it.
Good stuff.
Oh,
Well, we had our fill of pickle shots because like me and a buddy and Casey, like we hung out with the family down here, which was really cool. We did a bunch of just hanging out down here. All the Rock Bottom guys were down here. It was a really cool time. And then after that, we kind of dispersed back. We went and got some food. And then the night kind of just ended with me and a buddy on a party bus going bar to bar around town. And every place had pickle shots.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it was so good.
Is that like a Mardi Gras thing?
So it's a bar crawl. It's like a bus bar crawl. So like
like pickle shots in general.
Oh, I don't know. I have no idea.
Okay.
I have no clue. I typically just don't do shots. Like I think I'm way too old to be doing shots, but pickle shots, man, good. They're good. You don't think it would work, right?
No, I think that's the most disgusting sounding thing I've
So
ever
good.
heard.
We need the pickle story for reference.
We'll
We'll get
it.
there. We'll get there. All right, man.
Mostly food.
Mostly food podcast. An
That's it.
entire muted podcast. The
Oh shit, we've been muted this whole time.
start it over.
Good job, Silence.
God. Let's knock out this hockey so we can get to all this other stuff. Because, like I said, we double booked.
Please.
Essentially, double booked is what we did.
What?
All right, we went for hockey, and I'm like, there's not a ton, right? There's not a ton of hockey, and we ended up. Me and Justin both kind of had a concept of what we wanted to do this week, so we were like, "Well, dude, there's no hockey. Let's do them both." Hell yeah, let's do them both, right?
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, hockey was like all the hockey. So, first things first. Do you guys understand what unwritten rules in hockey are?
Yes, sir.
I know Mikey does. Justin?
Yeah.
Okay. There are a few unwritten rules in hockey. I would say one of the biggest ones is if you're in a fight with a guy and you're on the ice and the fight is over and you've dropped to the ground, the punches stop.
Yes.
Some people do not choose to do that. When that person chooses not to follow the unwritten rules of hockey, they then get an ass beating. Okay.
Yeah.
That's
Usually.
exactly what happens. All right.
Usually.
Repercussions always need to happen if you're breaking the unwritten rules. Okay. Nowadays, you can see that going away. You can see what I call, again, the new era players.
Mhm.
Okay. The new era players don't believe in those. Right. If you're told to do something, it's not yes, sir. It's why. Right. Okay. So one of the biggest unwritten rules I've ever seen is when the whistle blows. If you're mid shot, do you shoot that puck?
If you're mid shot,
Mid shot,
yeah.
you hear a whistle.
You go ahead and do it.
Okay. What if you're not mid shot?
No.
Okay. What if somebody did back in 2015 and there was a video for that?
Okay.
This is what that would look like. All right.
Knocked away by Kessler. 5 seconds left. He clears the zone, and that'll do it. As the home win streak comes to an end at 11. And Kessler shoots the puck into the net at the horn, and that's going to draw a reaction. And it's Wyman throwing punches on Kessler. So Kessler, after the horn, fired the puck into the empty net, and the Flames did not take too kindly to that move by number 17. Well, now Getzlaf comes in and ties up Weidman.
They played against Kessler so often when he was a member of the Canucks, so there has been bad blood for years.
So that's your buddy Getzlaf.
Yeah.
Good guy Getzlaf. That's what I call him. Good guy gets off. All right.
Such a douchebag.
The whistle blew. He shot that puck.
Yeah.
And that's a no, man. And that goes for offsides. Like if you're mid shot and you're called offsides and you decide to go ahead and let her rip tater chip, you're getting hit.
Yeah.
Right? All that rhymes. Right. That's just
Especially if the goalie's in the crease. This is a little,
exactly
this is one where obviously empty net.
empty net, right?
But
What
still.
if you have a clear empty net attempt and you're going to score? There's no one anywhere near you, right? You probably just, I don't know, you would just let that go. I've seen guys just loft it in.
Just tap
I've,
it in.
I've seen guys just tap it in. Just tap a little tap it
Just
in.
tap
right?
it in.
Just seen people tap it in.
rest in
What?
peace, Chubbs.
Give it a
What?
little tap.
Jeez, Chubbs.
Little
Um,
tap-a-roo.
What if you went the other way? What would that look like?
It looked like,
Yeah.
like this.
Is going to put the finishing touches on an Ottawa win and series win, and Morgan Riley takes exception to that. And the Battle of Ontario will boil over here. A reaction you
don't usually see from Morgan Riley, but he was all over it. That's been a good game and a hard-fought third period, and I understand the response. So, Greg, you don't need to be showing up like that, but the reaction, not a good one, and now they're still going. As Riley was separated and sent in, they got another battle going on as Tavares is in the middle of it as well.
That guy took a clapper from 2 feet out. Not even 2 feet out.
That dude went full ally afraid he'd let me get this.
Yeah, man, like you can't do that now. Okay. So a response has to happen.
Yep.
Does a cross check to the face have to happen? I don't
No.
maybe not. No, maybe. I don't know.
No.
What do you think? Maybe. No. Yeah, I probably should.
Gary Bettman was quoted, you can't do that.
You can't do that. Well, okay, now let's apply everything we've learned on this show. And you might know. If you do know, don't answer. Okay. That right there was anything from $250,000 fine to an 81 game suspension. What happened?
I know the answer.
You know the answer.
I know
That's
the
what I figured.
answer,
You know the
too.
answer. Okay, so that's a 5-gamer. He got a 5-gamer, and probably rightfully so.
I'm
right?
honestly surprised he didn't get more.
Yeah,
I know the answer
yeah.
because he's on every single one of my fantasy teams.
Not this week.
Not this week.
Not
And
this week. he's
You know
not.
what? You know what sucks is like most fantasy teams. Like when you get suspended like that, you can't like do anything. You can't put
do
them on
anything.
IR.
You're
nothing
being
like
punished
that.
too.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
your fault too.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
I
you-
tweeted at
You
him.
back.
Thanks.
He said, "Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
I lost my house."
You fuck me, Ryan.
So 5-gamer on that. Yeah, that's crazy. And then it brings up whose face was on the bench there.
Ryan Reed.
Mr. Ryan Reeves, the Muffin Man himself, right? He had some words about that. Because of course the buzz was what's everyone's opinions of this? Do you think he was right? Do you think he was wrong? I don't have the clip, but the coach came out and was like, yeah, deserved a response. Yeah. So I mean, it is widely known that was you don't do that. You can't do that type of stuff. But
Who did the clapper, by the way? Who?
it wasn't Shane Pinto.
It wasn't? Who
No,
was that?
it was I had his name. It's
It's
another Riley because there's a lot of confusion on Morgan Riley and Riley, whatever Riley that was. But he's a kid.
Like Riley Krieger.
He's a kid.
Craig or
I
something.
mean,
He's a kid.
originally reported when I first saw this go down, they were all saying it was Shane Pinto, and I'm like, he's not ruffling feathers. There's no way. Like the only way he would have done that is if he bet 20 grand on it beforehand. Oh,
Too soon.
what's Reeves got to say about all this, Justin?
It takes a clapper during that. You gonna go play patty cake with him? Like, no, there's got to be a message sent. I don't think a push is a message, to be honest with you. So
Him approaching him was something that was just bound to happen. Somebody was going to do it. After a play like that, I just don't think it's really necessary to go down there and hardest shot competition into the net.
these young kids these days are they're playing a different brand of hockey than I'm used to. The codes changed a little bit. The game's changed a lot. It's unfortunate that a young kid like that can get away with something like that, and then one of our best players is going to get suspended for it. So make hockey violent again and get that tattooed on me.
Have you ever seen that at any level of competition? The slap shot.
No, just last week at the All-Star game.
Have you ever seen that at any level of play?
I probably have. The reaction was probably much more severe. There's probably no penalties handed out, and everybody went on their way and played the next game.
Slap shot is kind of something that I haven't seen happen on empty netter. He stepped up for our team in that situation. But yeah, I mean, I don't really have much more to say about that.
You had been out there at that time. What would your reaction have been?
Probably have an in-person hearing too. Apparently.
Make hockey violent again.
I want the hat.
I kind of want that hat.
Yeah.
I know we're a house divided too. I felt this. So I kind of, first and foremost, you can totally tell what generation of kids are being trained in media and what aren't.
Yes.
So Ryan Reeves is not trained in media.
He is not.
I'm almost positive he had time to think about that because he said, what are you going to go play patty cake with him? Patty cake, baker's man, muffin man.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I thought it was funny.
Good job.
But and the other guys are dancing around it, right? I don't. Good on Poppy there. Poppy talking about I saw it in the All-Star game with the hardest slap shot. So make hockey violent again. What do you think, Mikey?
More fights, more roughhousing, yes.
Yes.
But basically what Riley did with the cross-checking.
Yeah.
No, you can't.
No.
That's not the kind of stuff. Like me personally, I want to see the way it used to be back in the old days when you got the 5v5 full-on line brawls in the middle of the game. I want that. I want that back.
Hell
I
yeah.
want to see guys just beating the living snot out of each other
Hell
because somebody broke an unwritten rule by shooting the puck on the goalie on an offside after whistle blown for 4 seconds already. And they're like, hey, let me just throw it at the goalie because it's funny. No, I want to see those 5v5 line brawls again. I want to see the goalies getting at it.
I want to see a response when
I
somebody
want to see
breaks
a
Chris
response.
Draper's
That is
face.
something that you're not really getting these days. But like the super violent stuff, I don't want to see that.
Well,
I
you
don't
can't-
want to see slew foots.
Yeah,
I don't want to
you
see
can't
those
cross
check
check somebody to the face. Like that you can't. No,
You can't do that.
You can't do that. Yeah.
Thanks, Gary. But
No joke, man. I agree. But I do love make hockey violent again. My God.
I'm cool with
I
that.
love that. I think yeah, no, totally suspension. He got off light. And it does matter too. That team needs him.
Yeah.
They're down.
He's the only defenseman they got.
The Blues played a depleted Toronto Maple Leafs and still got their ass handed to them. Right.
Lindgren's not a bad. When he's
all right.
healthy.
He's all right. He's not Morgan Riley though.
Yeah, he's not Morgan Riley, but I mean, he's okay. Don't they also have another kid that's related to the Jason Robertson? Don't they have?
They do have a Robertson.
Robinson
Yeah, it's his brother.
Is he a defenseman too?
He is a defenseman.
He's a defenseman.
Yeah. That family only makes defensemen.
He's still got a ways to go. but he
No,
looks
Jason
good.
Robertson's forward.
Jason Robertson played for the Stars.
He plays for the Stars. He's a forward.
Lopsided trade.
Yeah.
I thought he was a defenseman.
Nope.
No.
The Leafs whooped the hell out of the Blues the other
Moving
day. Yeah. I don't know, man, but that created a few things. Okay, so out of that, people start talking, right? Make hockey violent again. We'll get back to that in a minute. But more than anything, our old buddy Blues legend decided to bust out his infamous celly again. You want to play that for me real quick from the Red Wings game?
Is this the Wally?
Yeah, it's got no sound. So how about like
no
what if
sound.
no, not that one. It's the Wallman. Yeah.
The Wallman.
The Blues legend. Yes. Blues Wall.
So it's Jake Wallman with the game on his stick. On to Smith. Scores! How about this for a Selly?
Oh my God.
Oh, that's gritty. Oh, that's a game winner. Jake Wallman, 4-3, 2 huge points for Detroit.
What a comeback. Oh my goodness. Holy mackerel. Oh, he's still doing.
I love it.
I
love it.
That's
right?
hilarious.
So,
I miss Wallman. That's
after
one of those
that
trades
game,
I was mad.
Dude,
at me.
how like
yeah.
I mean,
Agreed.
other than I love that shit too. But like, how shitty is it for Pittsburgh? Like losing to Smith.
Yeah.
Like that.
They had
that
a
was
tandem, dude. They had a hell of a tandem.
They had such a good like tandem team.
Those tandems always end up like that one way or another, dude. Elliott, Halak, like it.
Yeah,
everyone wants to be a 1. No one can ever be a 1-2.
Yeah.
Jake Allen's the only one that can be a 1-2.
Well, I mean, but
you
the
know?
Smith
He's
is
done it most of his
still
career.
the
So-
Smith is still a 2.
Yeah, but he had a chance to be a 1 when he left, right?
Yeah.
That's why he left. Side note, very small sidebar. Jake Allen rumored to be going to the Avalanche real soon.
After they left him hung out to dry the other night with the fucking 7 goals.
They're looking
They
to shop him, and the Avalanche is where it looks like he's going. Like I've read everything about a trade done that just hasn't been announced yet.
For who?
I don't know. We'll find out.
Draft pick.
We'll see. All right, so back to this whole mess here. So that game happens, that Selly happens. The NHL issues a warning to teams.
This is so dumb.
A warning to teams.
Don't do the greedy.
Don't do anything. No more dancing. No more cross-checking. Like they didn't really.
No more fun.
They didn't say that. They initially said that there will be no more retaliations for what is deemed as quote unquote unwritten rules. Because honestly, as much as I like that, there's guys in the league that would have 2-hand slashed Wallman the next shift.
Oh,
in a heartbeat.
blasted him.
If Keith Kachuk still played hockey, that guy wouldn't walk the next shift. There's no way. No way.
I honestly don't understand.
It's an old mentality.
Why it's a problem.
It's an old mentality.
Like
dude.
like it's a celebration.
It's a disrespect.
Football did that shit too for a while.
It.
It's
Tim
a
nailed it
disrespect,
right there.
dude.
It's a lot of the old school players, and if I was one of those guys, I'd
same
think the same
thing.
way.
Exact same
It's
thing.
disrespectful.
Yeah. You score.
Act like you've been there.
100%.
Right.
You score a clapper on an empty net, dude. You pretty much just said like fuck your team, dude. Like,
yeah, I mean, a
whooped your
clapper
ass,
on
right?
an empty net, but I mean, that was a penalty. That was a shootout, and he won, and they won the game.
Yeah.
There's a celebration to be had. I mean, dude, I never played like sports like professionally, like as
Seriously?
far like or not even like competitively in a way, other than like I was on a few dart teams back in the day.
Nice.
But I mean, dude, come on, you win a game of darts, you don't think I wasn't out there just slapping hands? And,
Yeah.
and
Slap hands.
Oh, dude,
That's his name. That's
my gamer
his
tag.
gamer tag.
Yeah.
Are you
Slap,
serious?
yeah, slap hands. Yeah.
That's beautiful.
No, and I get what you're saying, but like there is a mentality that's barely still there, man. It's barely still there. And honest to God, like they're probably called boomer hockey players. That celebration is way too much. Like there's a difference between the NFL and the NHL, right? Like there's a difference in like regulating celebrations, right? So like they actually have to regulate celebrations in the NFL. You can't do this, you can't do that. I think somebody just got fined in the NFL either last year or this year for like doing a gun motion. Like he scored a touchdout and then was like, gah, gah, gah,
Dude,
gah,
are
whatever.
we?
And,
I mean,
you know, I
come
mean,
on, dude. This is like,
yeah, gah, 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 gah.
dude, this is like when
Bra,
that kid
gah,
when that kid got suspended from school for chewing his Pop-Tart.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Bill Post, by the way. Chewing the Pop-Tart in the shape of a gun. Like referencing like some stuff and getting in trouble for it. That's about the same thing. And yeah, rest in peace, Bill Post.
Bill Post
The maker,
didn't.
He just died, 92 years old. He invented the Pop-Tart.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
No, he didn't.
Oh,
no, he didn't. Congratulations, he's 96 years old. Rest in peace. He didn't invent the Pop-Tart.
He did though.
No, he didn't.
Okay.
Mostly food.
All right, whatever, dude. I sent him the other day. I sent him Bill Post.
That's
right?
we do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
When
if somebody
he died,
dies, we
when
just
somebody
send each
dies,
other the text.
I saw it
message.
on Reddit, right? I was perusing Reddit. It was like, oh, Bill Post, the maker of Pop-Tarts, died, 92 years old. I sent it to him, and the next day he was like, yeah, that dude didn't invent the Pop-Tart.
First,
like,
first and foremost, he sent it to me way late at night, dude, like 9:30. Like
it was like 11.
He got the appropriate response when I got up for the morning at 3:30. Okay, but like we'll get into this. We will talk about this. This is a show note. Like there's a show note.
We're doing it
because he didn't invent the Pop-Tarts. He stole how to heat up a Pop-Tart.
How to heat up.
That's all he did.
Microwave?
It was invented for him, and he stole. No, they couldn't figure out how to make a Pop-Tart hot without melting everything inside. This guy, he was handed the keys to a house that was already finished. All right. And all he did was like, this is my address. All right. That's all he did. Someone else built it and was like, hey, man, pretty soon I'm going to live in there. And he's like, no, you're not. I'm paying more. And now I live here.
Right. So, okay. Let me ask you this. Me and you are fishing. Me and you are out fishing.
Okay.
You cast out the line.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And then you say, hey, hold this rod. I got to go take a piss.
Right.
I'll be right back. And I reel in a fish.
Yeah.
I catch a fish. You were too busy.
Yeah.
Who caught that fish?
You caught that fish because you know why? Because we didn't cast out 2 rods. And I said, hey, man, I don't know.
No, you cast out a rod. It was
there
your
were 2
rod.
rods casted out with the Pop-Tart.
You handed the rod to me.
No. They both threw out their Pop-Tart rods. And only one of them came back with a fish. And the other one got tasty strudels.
Toaster strudels were amazing. Let's just
no.
Just say
These aren't even that.
quick,
That's not even. Those are so good though. But that's not even what. That's not even. It's just they got the knockoff brand, and they were the rightful inventors.
This is great.
All they did was have the idea to put it in a toaster, and that guy got to it first because someone leaked it to him.
Yeah, and what was the other name of the other company? Though?
I don't remember. It was like Tasty Cakes, dude. It was like toaster snookles or something. It was not Pop-Tart. He also had a better marketing system.
Exactly. He should have won.
It's like if we both casted out our polls and then I said, I heard, and I'm going to try it next time we go fishing, that like if you do XYZ, you'll definitely catch a fish. And you're like, really? I'm like, yeah. And you're like, okay, well, I'll be the first person to ever do that.
Didn't he also make it better though by adding frosting? Weren't the other
They
people's
were both frosted.
They didn't have frosting.
They were
on the
both
other ones.
frosted.
No, I don't think so.
I think they were both frosted. I don't know. Casey is giving me like nasty looks because I think I'm wrong on all this.
Either which way.
I know my truth.
Okay.
I know my truth. Oh man.
Anyway,
this whole thing was hilarious.
Well,
just saying.
because like there's history there that like there's a history of a thief. And he's like, and like the photos of him is like,
How
happy-go-lucky.
How do you live with this, Casey?
Shit, Jamie, I got some questions for you. How's your Musketeers? Happy Valentine's Day. All right.
She loved it.
Reeves make hockey violent again. That's where we left off.
Is it?
I think so.
I don't even know.
Post is a thief.
I don't even know where I am.
Let's hit. You're in hell.
Apparently.
And the funny thing is we've been muted the whole time.
Yeah.
Let me get make hockey violent again. That's where we're at, right? Ryan Reeves had a strong stance. Let's make hockey violent again, right? And then the very next game that Ryan Reeves plays is against my beloved St. Louis Blues. All right, there's no sound to this, but I think it's worth watching 3 times because that's how many times I looped it. Justin, what happened to Ryan Reeves on the very next game of him saying make hockey violent again?
By the way, before I play this video, Jamie says that 3 Musketeers already gone. King size, baby.
There's no sound. I can still talk. Like,
oh yeah,
the Musketeers is gone.
Well, we got it looped over here.
That's what I'm saying. I got you 3 times. Look at how tall is Nathan Walker?
Oh,
he's 5. He's like 5 nothing. He's 5 nothing.
He's one of the only
dude,
Australian hockey
him
players, right?
So
Yeah,
hard.
there's only like 2 or 3 in there.
Aussie, oi, oi, oi.
Yeah.
Yeah. He rocked Ryan Reeves.
Yeah.
Hard.
Hilarious.
And Ryan Reeves skated back to the bench. Was like,
But you know who else was like that back in the day?
Who's
That was
that?
really small was Vladimir Sobotka.
Ah,
He would
Sobotka
smash some people, and he was a tiny. little
Saboka
guy.
was a small
Yeah,
guy,
dude.
big ego, big ego.
Ty Domi.
Beautiful.
Ty
guy.
Domi was like 5'2".
That's something
Not
I want to
really,
do.
but-
That's something I want to do one of these days too, like a history of like the Ty Domi, like heavyweight champion.
Oh,
because
I'm
Justin
down.
doesn't know about that.
I'm down.
The Ty Domi, Oh, what about Broder and Sean Avery? Like that whole thing.
Yeah.
Oh.
I love Sean Avery.
I can't stand
Sean Avery.
I love Sean.
Sean Avery's one of those guys that probably shouldn't have a social media account.
He should not. I agree.
Bedard is back tonight. Do you guys know that?
No.
Yeah. Bedard is playing hockey tonight.
Do I have
against
a
Pittsburgh?
Hallelujah?
You guys, wait a minute. You guys didn't hear
are they gonna
earlier?
red shirt him on the ice? Don't touch him.
Don't touch him. Don't touch him. No. Thank you. Bedard is playing hockey tonight, guys. All is right in the world. 6 to 8 weeks, and then an additional 6 weeks, and then he's back.
You know what I thought was like funny is like he broke his jaw, but then posted on Twitter being like, "Finally tried this Chicago style pizza. It's awesome." And I'm like,
Yes.
"You know how thick that shit is?
You should
Like,
be drinking through
should
all
be-
your meals through a
did you
straw, shouldn't
drink
you?
it? Yeah.
I don't know, man. Well, apparently he's back tonight. I got a graphic about Petro. Petro hit a milestone this last week, I believe. Petro played 1,000 games, man. Look at that.
Yeah, I'm happy to see
All right.
that.
Do you know who else played 1,000 games that I didn't put a graphic up? A rat in Boston.
A rat in Boston. Yep, I saw that yesterday.
So, like we said, Jake Allen supposedly to the Avs. Also, do you guys know who is gracing their presence at the Vancouver Canucks Farm League team?
Phil Kessel.
Phil Kessel.
Did you also see him hunched over? After
100%, man. I didn't have any time to put up a graphic.
No, my
but
gosh.
yeah. So he was skating with their farm team, right? And
Is he gonna play?
he's gonna play for the Canucks.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
I mean, dude, if you're gonna go deep into the playoffs,
You go
that is
Canucks,
that
yeah.
is the guy.
They're not even
that
paying him.
No, you don't even play him. He is just a locker room.
They're not
guy.
even paying him money.
No, dude,
They're paying him no
money. Come on.
hot dogs.
Yeah.
All hot dogs. Like they're only paying him in hot dogs. Phil Kessel gives hope to me that I could play professional hockey, dude,
Yeah.
and win 3 Stanley Cups.
Dude, he's
you know?
Iron Man though, dude.
So yeah, no, but Mikey ain't joking around, man. Like there was a video of him after like one shift, hunched over,
full blown.
I forgot about this, guys. So
I
yeah.
had to jump a foot long.
Phil Kessel to play hockey again.
I swear, Kessel's just like Yager. He is never going to retire.
There is nobody just like Yager.
Well, no,
Man, Yager's playing hockey right now as we speak,
I know.
and in 3 different leagues.
Like competitive hockey.
Competitive
Yeah.
hockey. I know.
like against young kids.
That
like,
guy's
yeah.
been playing hockey so long, the logos and sponsorships are of him
Yeah,
on
yeah.
his jerseys. Like it's crazy.
Yep.
That's
awesome.
Last,
No, dude, Kessel is a fantastic guy to have if
Yeah.
you're gonna go
Yeah,
if you're
yeah.
gonna try to go deep. Like having just having him in
Happy
in the
Valentine's
playoffs. If you're gonna have him in the locker room just for the funsies.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's kind of like they kept Cam Jansen on the Devils. Like he didn't play a lick of the playoffs, but he was doing the locker room pregame speech. You know. Yeah, that's a good thing. Plus, like they might not sell a lot of hot dogs in Vancouver. They will now.
Yeah.
Last thing I got for hockey is something. First of all, I want to ask you guys. Mikey joining us 3 or 4 weeks ago now. Me and Justin actually made predictions first show of like our Stanley Cup teams, and I know like my stance has always been and always will be
St. Louis is winning the cup.
St. Louis is winning the He's just
are you that way too?
Until
Absolutely.
they mathematically cannot, the
absolutely.
St. Louis Blues are winning the Stanley Cup. That's how it is. But when they're not, my second team was going to be the Ottawa Senators to win the Stanley Cup.
I was going in the West. I was going to take Colorado.
Yeah.
In the East, I was going either New Jersey or the Rangers.
Who'd you have all the way?
All the way?
All the way. Who wins the cup after the
all the way?
if the Blues are not
I was
available?
leaning New Jersey.
Jersey
at the beginning of the year.
That's exactly what.
That's exactly me. I said New Jersey and the Rangers.
Rangers are a great team this year.
So I actually I got the division breakdowns. It might be a little difficult for us to see, but I think Justin actually brought this up. This is a fantastic idea. We should probably be hitting up a look into this every few shows now since we're getting a little closer. And I don't know, you're gonna have to blow it up for us to see it, but that's what we look like right now.
Hey,
so Blues right there on the cusp of that wild card spot.
Canucks out there just killing it.
Can't see the bottom
just
down there. Yeah,
murdering right now.
Well, you don't need to see the bottom, Tim. You just need to see the first.
I cut
four.
the Sharks.
Need to know
I
that-
cut the Sharks out of this altogether.
Sharks
I was
don't
like,
exist
oh, I
anymore.
can't get to the Sharks. Oh, who
Man,
cares?
you know what
Nobody
I'm
cares.
really sad about is the Yotes, dude. The Yotes just down here, you know.
Well, you tell a team they don't have a home and that they won't play hockey there next year. And what do you think is going to happen?
But
I
still,
can't
This
wait-
isn't
I
win it
can't
for the
wait till
Gipper,
I can't
like-
wait till that ownership group sells the team.
The ownership group is garbage.
But you know what
Trash.
right here, dude. Right here. The Oilers,
Yeah.
dude. Can
Yeah.
you believe that?
No.
With the beginning of the season that they had.
I'm going to tell you flat
and
out.
to be in third in the Pacific.
I can't believe that there are 2 Canadian teams that are probably going for sure no matter what.
Oh no, dude!
And
There's a third. You don't
there's
think
more.
the Leafs aren't going to
Yeah.
go?
But
Like,
no,
come on,
I
look-
can't believe that we
look at
live
where
in
the
an
Leafs
age
are
where
right
it's
now,
going to
dude.
be like,
Leafs.
no, they might not just do it. They're probably going to do it. Like
They're
they're
probably gonna
they're
do it.
probably going to do a Canadian Stanley Cup this year.
The Sabres. I had the Sabres going.
Done.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they're out.
And the
So-
Senators
Well, they
too.
also had a lot of injuries this
The
year.
Senators are just not there.
But this is a pleasant surprise. Devils.
Yeah.
Devils.
What about those Flyers though?
have came up.
I know that's the one that caught me off
Dude,
guard.
what
Even
did I
after
tell
losing
you?
Carter,
What did I
Hart,
tell
still
you
playing good.
when the Panthers let go of what player? Owen Tippett.
Yeah.
All right. Like
I have a different theory on that.
he was
whole
a
thing.
stud, man.
It doesn't matter who's playing on that team.
But no matter what, dude, the Flyers ain't gonna be able to go deep. Who's their goaltender right now? Is he even being good?
I don't know what he's doing. Their other goalie's in jail.
Yeah.
Or awaiting jail.
Awaiting
No,
trial.
but the Flyers' success has nothing at all to do with the players. Tortorella. That's Torts, bro. That's
Yeah.
all Torts.
Yeah.
It's Torts time. Tort time in Philly.
No, it's
yeah.
It's very interesting on how it's wrapping up. I mean, you know, I was with you. The same thing, Mikey. I said the Devils were my number one. You know, at least they're in the playoff spot. The Rangers were my number 2, and 100% they're up there.
Yeah.
I did say I said the Sabres, and I said
You
Ottawa.
almost said Sabres.
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 That's what it is, man.
I also agreed with you though. I did think Ottawa was gonna
Senators.
go, you know, was gonna go deeper than they are. Terrible beginning of the season.
Yeah, they
Looks
got
like
kids
we
out there
ourselves-
shooting clappers on empty nets,
The
bro.
Pins, yeah. Pins.
Yeah, the Pins.
That's
it's no joke.
That's my wife.
Yeah, and it's
Don't
it's,
listen to her.
Oh, that's your wife?
Yeah.
Oh. By the by.
Segue.
Where
What were you saying, Justin?
where are the Pins? Hang on, I was looking because I know they're not in.
Yeah,
yet.
we can't read that.
Yeah, they're not
No.
they're not in a playoff position.
The
right
Pins
now.
have no
I
chance
seen
tonight.
that. I
Connor
didn't know
Bedard
exactly
is
where it
playing
was.
the Penguins.
Uh,
Like they have no chance tonight.
And dude, I honestly, I think that has a lot to do with them getting rid of Casey DeSmith.
Yeah.
I mean,
goaltending.
Is it Yari? Is that how you would?
Yari. I go Yari. You go Yari?
Yeah. Some people
Yari.
say
I go
Jari.
Yari.
I've heard Jari.
I've heard
before.
Jari too.
Yeah, but Yari can't do it all.
No.
And I forget. I
It
don't
was a
even
good
remember the
1-2
name
punch, man.
Of I forget who the hell it was. Somebody from I think the Sharks or something. Who was their goaltender they picked up? Oh no, it was from Detroit. Needledick.
I was thinking to say it. Yeah,
Nedeljkovic. Yeah.
Because last year I streamed. Needledick is exactly what he called it too. I streamed Jari and him last year.
Yeah. What, I mean, you already had you had Husso.
Yeah, Husso.
And
yeah.
it was Husso. And
Husso was hot that
and
stretch too. Yeah,
Nedeljkovic or whatever his name is.
He called him Needledick.
Needledick. And he was asking. He was like, "What should I do? Like, I only have like 2 goaltenders. We probably need another one." And I was like, "You should just tandem either DeSmith or Nedeljkovic or whatever." Like,
I'm telling you, man. In general, history shows that tandem doesn't always work, man. Luongo and Schneider, right?
Oh God.
Elliott and Halak. It doesn't always work.
Elliott and Halak was a fantastic.
It works so well that like when it's working well and it works for a year or two, then somebody's britches get too big and then they want paid, and then that creates friction and resentment, and then you can't do it. Like I said, Jake Allen's about the only goalie out there who has comfortably slid into that backup position. And
he's like, I'm just happy to be here.
Yeah,
guys.
yeah, exactly. Just glad to be here, man.
Yep.
That cup's mine too, right?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. But I mean, I don't know. That's what the playoffs look like right now. That's one of those if the playoffs were to start today type things. And we probably should be. Justin's right. We should be probably popping in on that more often.
Well, we'll start.
Yeah,
we gotta get to let's get to the trade deadline.
We're getting the trade deadline May 8th.
It's
March 8th.
May? I'm sorry.
May.
We're gonna be in the second round of the playoffs, bro.
Wouldn't that be wild?
You guys
could you imagine?
You guys couldn't see me, but I went.
Oh, dude. I was like, if we ever start a wrestling XFL or XHL type thing, the trade deadline is gonna be in the second round of the Stanley Cup playoffs. Hell yeah, dude.
We should mix it up.
Hell yeah.
That just clicked. I'm like, ooh.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Also, no pads. All right. So we have quite a bit. I want to get to this real quick. You're speaking of your wife, right? We have a message.
Yeah.
We have officially had 2 pieces of electronical mail or messaging sent to this show now, and we read the first one. I got to read the second one, and I'm getting Mikey's blessing.
Yeah,
all right.
You're on video saying yes, it's okay to talk about.
Good deal. All right. So this is from I believe you know her name's Katie.
Her name's Katie.
Yeah. She messaged into the Mostly Hockey podcast and she said, first things first, I like the new guy.
Shocking.
Glad you guys had him join the podcast. The Puck series.
Yeah, yes.
So last episode we talked about Hockey Erotica. All right. I stumbled upon one in a store. My wife's like, "Oh yeah, I've read 1 or 2 of those." And she sent me she sent me a screenshot of the ones she read, and we threw it up there and we talked about it. Well, Katie picked that up and she says the Puck series isn't too bad. Thanks for introducing it to me. Not the best writing, but it's okay for smut romance series. Finish the book in 3 days. Now, I don't know if listener Katie typically reads that kind of stuff or not.
She has her moments.
You're welcome. So I'm sorry. The show went ahead and said, thank you so much. And we gave her quite a nice message. Tim's wife actually reads those books too. So we like the new guy too. We've always loved the new guy. We've loved him for a long time. We're so happy he's here. Thanks for messaging in. We want more messages and emails. I need emails that don't ask me for the bank routing number because that's all we get is ISIS nonstop. Twitter, dude, it's daily. Like we are daily getting followed by just straight Arabian princes that need our banking routing number, and more along the lines of like Chantel now follows you or Champagne now follows you, and I don't know, man. It's the wild, wild west out there.
So what is this Hockey Erotica though? Like, is it like
we threw it up? You were here.
Yeah.
What happened? Yes. Were we muted during that time?
Well, we were here. Like
no, like what I'm saying is
50 shades of hockey sticks.
Okay.
Yeah,
it's
like
sounds
that.
aggressive.
It does.
So your lady read it completely.
Yeah, 3 days. 3 days is what she said.
They're free on Kindle Unlimited on Amazon.
And if it's written like the Britney Spears book, it's spaced like a Goosebump book. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll tell you that much.
Mikey,
Right.
you coming into the bedroom just wearing nothing but a helmet and a jersey? Just like,
I have
ready.
kids, so no.
Hell yeah, dude.
I got him.
Goal horn going off behind me.
That's kind of
red
stuff.
flashing
Justin.
lights. I got my son just standing there in the hallway going with the light switch.
He skates in the bedroom on roller skates. Hell yeah, dude.
I'd walk in there and be like, somebody's getting 2 minutes for hot sticking.
Meet me in the penalty box.
Like what's messed up is I see Justin doing this stuff. Like no joke. Like he's backwards skating defense style into the bedroom.
Darren
I can see it.
Darren Miller said, "Gentlemen."
Oh, yeah. How are you doing there, sir? Thanks for joining. If you'd like to comment about your experience with Hockey Erotica, that's what we're talking about right now. We are going to have to progress on out of hockey, though, honestly. 45 minutes in, we got quite a bit of stuff to get to, fellas. Justin, you have your own agenda, right? I'm going to put this right here. I'm going to kick back, have a couple sips. Don't you have some stuff going on?
Well, I was going to talk about like there was a lot of talk about hockey in general, or not hockey, the Super Bowl. And like the most watched thing ever. And I had a graph, but it doesn't want to show up or whatever. But like the most watched thing in the world, right? And like in the United States and stuff like that. What do you think the most watched thing is ever?
I know the answer, but I will tell you what I thought before I knew the answer.
Mm-hmm.
I thought, just being a homer, I automatically went to Friends season finale.
Yeah,
that's what I thought. Right. I just assumed it was either that or Seinfeld, because I remember watching like the Seinfeld finale downtown St. Louis on the side of a building.
Yeah.
At a bar during the week when I was in grade school. Man. That was awesome, right? 90s kicked ass.
You're so old.
So like I thought it was a sitcom. I thought it was either Friends, the finale of Friends, or the finale of Seinfeld. Yeah. And you told me what it was, so I don't know. What did you think it was, Mikey?
Probably a presidential debate.
Really?
Stupid as that.
I mean, a lot closer than me, because
his wife's a dog. She's a cold dog, and we all know
Habib Kaboom. He's dead.
Is dead.
Yeah. Oh, that's probably one of the most watched.
Yeah,
ever. Like
one of those things that would make sense.
Yeah, one of the most.
Yeah.
God,
no, that wasn't it though.
No.
Presidential debate, so that's out, right?
No, I was with you. I would have said like
sitcom
probably
finale.
like Friends or something like that. But it was the moon landing.
People love fiction.
Yeah.
Who doesn't like to look at the TV and watch Burbank, California, right? Is anybody guessing it? Does anybody have any guesses?
No. And it was the moon landing. And then it's essentially like right after that, though, what did happen, because the whole thing is the 2024 Super Bowl going to Trump that, right?
I had no clue people love soccer that much.
It's second now. The 2024 Super Bowl is the second most watched.
And it's second to the moon landing?
Yeah, to the moon landing.
That's crazy.
And like I said, I had a graph. It's too damn small. For some reason, we got
looks pretty average to me, to be honest with you.
Darren Miller is saying still calling Gloria till this day.
Hell yeah, dude.
Run. We had a few years back. Got to admit, St. Louis was special in
2019. Dude, we'll get there. Trust me. Like nobody loved that more than me. I cried. You cried.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Now I do have though a graph for the TV stuff, because this is what I did see. And dude, MASH.
Really?
MASH beats out Cheers, Seinfeld third.
Really?
And
can you blow that up for us?
Your Friends are beloved fourth.
Oh, look at that!
Right
wow.
there. The Cosby
Magnum PI.
Wow.
Yeah, dude.
That's all mustache power right there.
Yeah.
That's what that is.
But I would have said either Friends or Seinfeld would have been the number
MASH,
one.
Huh?
MASH was, and I believe on the graph that I originally had, MASH was one of the only TV series that was on there.
Nothing rings truer about MASH than that meme that's like it's the photo of the helicopter and it says MASH, and it's like how I knew it was time to go the fuck to bed. Like no joke, man. Nobody did you watch MASH?
I love MASH.
I used to.
Really?
I used to when I was
could
younger.
not stand
It's
MASH.
funny, dude.
I mean, I know it's funny, and Aaron, was it Alan Alda?
Yeah.
Hilarious. Dude, it's hilarious. What were you saying?
Because I remember being younger and watching Star Trek: The Next Generation.
Ah, Darth Vader.
And it was, oh my god.
You see what I gotta do?
I'm going to punch you.
Can you see what I got?
Eventually, at some point.
Luke.
I wonder.
I am
I
James
wonder
Earl Jones.
I wonder what Patrick Roy thinks about Star Wars and Star Trek.
Oh, nothing. He's Patrick Waugh. He's coaching the Avs. He's trying to sign Jake Allen.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
Except he coaches for the Islanders.
The Islanders.
Anyway, I'm so sorry.
Used to coach for
you
the
were
Avs.
talking. I cut you off. I'm so
used
sorry.
to watch Star Trek.
Star Wars.
I
Yeah.
want to say it was on like Channel 30 or something like
Right.
that. And it went off at 10:30, and MASH was always on right after.
Yeah.
So I'd be like, I'm going to sleep. Oh, look, MASH is on.
And you'd watch MASH, huh?
I would, yeah.
Klinger was funny. I did watch a lot of MASH, but I just never like I would never go back and watch MASH. Like it's just that is the sound of go to bed.
He said Darren says
Time to go
Roseanne
bed, man.
Roseanne made the most
Roseanne.
watched list in the late.
Dude,
in
I'm gonna tell you what,
1980s.
Roseanne felt like somebody put a camera in my mom's house. Like Roseanne, like I'm not joking. That
As somebody who
Tim's
spent
like,
a
I can
decent amount of
smell
time-
that.
I
set.
can smell the set of Roseanne, dude. I live that. Like, oh, Dan's gonna go to jail because he hit somebody who was beating up on Jackie. Hell
One of the
yeah,
best
dude.
episodes, right there, dude. That's
Yeah.
one of the best episodes.
Oh, where Dan
yeah.
goes to jail?
Yeah, when Dan goes to
Yeah,
jail.
yeah. And he paid the bucket of chicken. That's what sticks out in that episode.
He used
to
to
me.
cross dress on MASH to get
Yeah.
out of the service.
Yeah,
Not to
yeah,
get
yeah.
into it.
Klinger.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
Klinger. Yeah. Yeah, that is pretty crazy. I would have never guessed that it was the moon landing. to be
Yeah, like
honest with
I
you.
said, I was like trolling around on Reddit looking for
Yeah.
like things to talk about other than hockey and shit like
You
that.
just always
And,
assume that it's Friends or Seinfeld.
yeah,
would
I
imagine.
ran across that. I
But the
thought it
Super
was
Bowl
pretty
for
cool.
sure. I know tons of people were watching that, dude, and like people are so enamored by the whole Taylor Swift thing. That blows
Oh,
my
dude.
mind, dude. People are so mad, and it's the one time that I feel like the boomer the kids said I was 7 years ago. Like that's what I feel like these people are. Because they're just like, oh, they're showing her nonstop, man. These people clearly didn't watch what's his face, that rapper at that LA Kings game. Chief, or was it a Blackhawks game? Chief Keef, or whatever that guy's name was up in the booth, who acted like there was no invisible shield. You guys don't remember this?
Did he have a lady up there with
Yeah,
him?
he had a lady up there with him.
I know exactly.
Yeah,
what you're talking about.
didn't care. He's like, I don't care. Oh, you guys put this on TV? You guys put hockey on TV? I had no idea.
no, Darren. We don't believe that. That's why we said a lot of people believe in. They like sci-fi.
Yeah. No. It makes perfect sense that the moon landing is number one. People love fiction.
Yeah, people
Like-
love fiction, man.
Where's that foil hat? Oh, it's over there. But okay, man.
Oh, shit, my kid's in here.
So
I gotta clean up.
Dude, that's your kid.
He's up in here, dude.
Let's get back to that hockey erotica. How we doing? All right. So
Start them off early.
how'd you do for
So
Valentine's Day?
another thing I found on Reddit though is look at this. Look
Yeah.
at this picture.
This is what I was talking about originally. Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Check this
So,
graph out. Hey,
look at
Dex, comment.
Yeah, comment.
Like,
let
me know how you
what
feel
you
about
think about this. So this is a sign above a
Can you
urinal.
blow that up for us?
This is a sign above a urinal. All right. Now it's a little blurry, but it says for save water. So to the left it says push for liquid waste, but to the right
Whoa,
push for
whoa.
solids.
Wait a minute.
This
Wait
is
a minute.
damn urinal.
Whoa, where is this?
I don't know.
Is it in this country?
I'm assuming so.
It's in English, so I'm
Yeah,
gonna say
yeah.
yes.
Well, I mean, like they probably think like dumb Americans need this.
But you got to realize that more than likely this is in America.
I'm gonna tell you what,
and
though,
that is
man.
a warning label that has to be put above a urinal.
Have you guys ever went into a bar? You and I have spent some time in a bar.
Bro,
We have spent a lot.
Have
of
you
time
ever
in
walked into a bar and there's a guy shitting in a urinal?
One time
I have too. And these aren't the same times.
No, they're not.
Like,
because
so I mean, I could get that. I could get that if that's in, I don't know, Eddie's.
Yeah.
Like that would make
I
sense.
don't know. I see
You know how
that-
much his toilet cost?
Yeah, but dude, I mean,
know?
it's you're not supposed.
No,
it's
you're
a-
not. No,
yeah.
you're really
It
not.
shouldn't even be
No.
a function on the damn
no,
thing.
No. What about this grid though? This grid is
Yeah,
very
that's one of the
interesting,
reasons.
right?
Drunk Brett Hall was epic at the parade.
Yeah, he had to have that sign for the urinal, bro.
Yeah,
For
100%.
sure.
But I mean, I only grabbed that picture.
We win
because
blues.
I was
I love
was
it.
looking for this grid picture.
Yeah, this
on
grid
there.
is super interesting.
We had to get
man.
because this
And-
was something
and
that was sent from your son,
large female based checkout. You're not going to understand this.
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
I get it.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
sorry, but yeah, Daryl. This was actually a Daryl contribution to the show.
Yeah, yeah.
Daryl reaching out from all three of his jobs right now. Like I'm
Yeah.
still part of it.
All right.
Uh,
So right
Daryl
now,
sent this to me, and he said flat out, and this was the text I got. Yo, cuh. That's what. Yo, no, he doesn't say that. No,
Yeah.
but he did show me this photo, and he's like, what's your grid pattern?
What's
I'm
your
like,
grid?
hey, what? And it makes sense. Like,
I'm going to tell you.
where
I'm going
do
to tell you.
shoot
I'm going to tell you right now.
yeah.
I'm a C5.
C5.
Yeah,
Okay.
possibly a B5, but on the low end of B5.
Okay.
Right. Like I'm at the bottom of the ring of B5 and C5.
Okay.
I'm like right there.
Here's the situation. Okay.
Where are you going?
I try everything in my power to start at B5.
Tim,
and bring
Tim's over
your,
here. I'm on J10.
J10. If I'm sleepy, I mean, but like, if I'm tired, no,
Let me
I
tell you a
try
story about
everything.
Drunk Tim.
No, you got so many stories about drunk Tim. I try everything in my fiber of my being to start at B5 and settle in at an E5. I'm trying. You can't go E5. Psychopaths go E5.
No.
You're gonna hit your eyeball with liquid if you go E5 and you got a steady stream.
E5, there's too much splash.
It's all about the stream too. I don't know about you guys, but I rock a Pearl Jam,
dude. Mikey? Have you ever?
Well,
heard
hold on.
this
I know what
man-
you're gonna say. I know what you're gonna say, and like that's a loaded question. Have you ever heard this man piss?
Have you ever heard
Like,
this man piss?
Yes.
Look, I got a Pearl Jam piss. Right, it's an even flow. All right, and I try everything in my power to be a B5 and work down to a D5. That's just where I'm at, man. That's what I try to live my life.
Hey, your wife started the second book in the series this afternoon,
Damn.
bro.
My wife has issues.
Hand him that hockey jersey behind you.
So, Mikey, where you at on the grid pattern?
You're gonna think I'm absolutely crazy.
Oh no, I can't wait.
I start E5 and end somewhere between B5 and A5.
You go up?
I go full on. I start clanging and banging, and I'm going full silencer by the time I'm done.
E5 out the gate.
Holy
Out
crap.
the gate, right smack dab in the middle, so that way I don't make a mess.
Dude, honestly,
and then
wait,
I
hold on,
work
hold
my.
on.
I
Wait,
work
hang on a
my-
minute. Don't make a mess.
Don't
At the
make a
beginning,
mess.
the first you're hitting E5, that's when the pressure is at the
No, dude,
max.
I think he's doing it right.
No,
I think he's doing it right. I think if you start,
there's more pressure at the beginning.
oh
than
my
anything.
god,
You're welcome.
no, I think he's got it correct, dude. You start in the okay. E5. First off, E5, you're risking. You are risking.
Yes,
I don't
I'm
think
well
I
aware.
can do it.
Well, I mean, can we first say though? I mean, this is a clean toilet, right?
Yeah,
But if there's something on there,
oh, dude,
you're
no.
good.
Oh,
you're
I'm
hitting
going
that.
for it.
If there's a little piece of something over here on E2, you don't think
If
I'm
my
not going
son
for
decides
E2?
to leave a little
Justin-
fun hanging there in
Justin-
like in
100%.
H5
That changes
area,
everything.
I'm hitting.
That changes everything.
Justin's the kind of guy who pees that off and then tells his wife, "I cleaned the toilet."
I cleaned it.
Absolutely.
Lucky
Absolutely.
lady.
Absolutely. Justin's a man that gets it.
Yeah. I'm just saying, if there's a little bit of something over there, the whole strategy changes.
If there's
But
something in the-
if
do
you're
you know-
rocking a clean bowl right
Do you
here,
know what I do?
C5 is 100%. Did your son weigh in on this, by the way?
He did, and I didn't get it because he actually brought this up a few weeks ago, and he told me what he was. And he
Yeah.
pronounced it really loudly. I'm a straight and I forgot what he said.
So you go E5 from the get go and move up to B5.
I think you got it right.
Somewhere in that fine
Yeah.
line between A5
Because-
and B5, because I'm going full silencer. Because a lot of times it's
Full
like
silencer
3-4 o'clock in the morning, and I piss like a racehorse when I wake up at that time in the morning. I don't want to wake up
Yeah,
the
you ain't joking,
entire
dude.
house.
You ain't
and
joking.
me and Tim discussed this a little bit earlier. Like if I wake up in the middle of the night and I got to take a piss, I sit. I don't stand in the middle of the
I
night.
probably could, should.
Like, no, I don't.
I don't turn on the
can't.
lights in the bathroom. I just got there's a little night light in there, and I sit.
can't.
I sit
We've got
there.
a motion detected light that sits on the. On the
Now,
counter.
Justin's
That's-
also
that's-
said like
that's
the
the-
fear of him falling asleep on the toilet's really
Yeah,
large too.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
dude, I wanna
Like his
stay
wife is
sleeping.
gonna find him in there just head on the wall, just snoring.
Chicken sandwich in one hand.
He's gonna wake up, not know where he is, fall on the floor, like
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
Involuntarily just piss everywhere on the
bust
floor.
his head open.
So how much time did
It's a
that
whole
really
fiasco.
save you? I don't know, man. I'm gonna try your theory though for sure. Like
Casey, I apologize if he messes up the bathroom.
no, like
There's a science
there's
to it. You
less
got to learn
chance
how to
of
do
doing
it.
that.
You got to learn how to
And
do
by
it.
the way, if there's something on the toilet, I'm not doing anything but closing the lid and saying, "Daryl, you missed your chores." That's what I'm doing. Like that's not right. Come
I
on.
can't do that yet.
Oh, you'll
Kids
get
are
there.
not-
You'll get there, man.
I don't know.
All right, man. Well, we got the toilet talk out of the way, bro.
Good job.
So
Well done.
we've got
Hey,
two more.
no, wait, hang on.
Oh, yeah, no, go.
Daryl.
Go.
Daryl, phenomenal job bringing that up, buddy.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you.
No
Yeah.
joke, man.
I'm
And,
proud of you.
and I'm gonna tell you right now, Daryl gives me a week countdown every week. And he's like, especially after your fiasco with the muting, I showed that. We picked him up from work after the show last week. I showed that to him. He's like, y'all cooked without me, huh? And I'm like, he's like, so like last week, he's like 5 weeks. This week, he's probably going to be like 4 weeks. He thinks he's coming right back, bro. We're going to put him right there.
Yeah, I was going to say, he's in that chair. I need to stay fresh.
You're gonna look him right in the face and give him Captain Phillips.
If I don't do this for
I am the captain now.
if I don't do this for like 1 week, I'm gonna forget all the buttons.
I got news for you. You can do it for 3 weeks. You'll still forget one major button.
Yeah, probably. Hey, I've been pretty solid this time.
You have, man.
It's
all right,
been good.
Good job,
dude.
Justin.
Oh, give it up. Give it up for Justin. Woo! You got a clap over there for me. Give it up for Justin. Buy it. The Three Musketeers.
What did I tell you though? First thing when I gave her those flowers,
yeah,
you know, I was talking to you on the phone, and I was just like, dude, she doesn't like live flowers. I was at like a Dollar General. I said,
there's nobody.
I said I should
like
probably
flowers.
I should probably buy these fake flowers, right, and just make a nice bouquet of fake flowers. She'd probably dig it a lot more. And Tim's like, dude, stop it. Get her real flowers.
Spend the money, you cheap ass.
Yeah, all that stuff. Shit, the fake flowers were actually going to be way more expensive, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, I get home and she's just like, you know, it's like,
you know, I have a theory on that though, and I know she's in here. She'll say, like, she'll comment, but like, my theory is like, after so many years of not giving flowers, that becomes the conditioned mentality, right? Like, no, they just die anyway. Like, now that you're starting to give flowers, eventually it's going to be like
for a while there, I was just giving her nothing but wind chimes.
Yeah, you bought a lot of concrete. I know that much.
Yeah, and concrete. I was buying a lot of concrete type stuff and wind chimes, but the neighbors started to complain. It was like, it's fucking loud over there.
Oh, your neighbors complain to you, huh? All right, man. So I got the opposite thing going on.
No real flowers.
All right, man. I wanna try and blow through my idea if that's cool with you.
We got
and then
plants, not flowers. They live longer. Oh, she wants me to get her like bush beans or something.
No, not flowers.
She's like
baked beans.
Bushes? Yeah, Bush's baked beans.
No, bush
the
beans.
dog.
They're
roll that beautiful beef.
Roll them. I couldn't remember. I was like, what does the dog say?
I got you.
You're talking about snap peas. Yeah.
Snap peas.
Justin's got
Lagoons.
like a whole garden going on. Lagoons.
Yeah, dude. Jamie makes like she grows a bunch of stuff. We got like cucumbers that I feed my fish, and like
your 37 aquariums.
No joke.
I have 3 aquariums.
Close enough.
He said what he said. When Justin tells you that one event he did that night was clean his fish tanks, it took 3 hours for sure, right?
Dude, I just had to clean out one of the filters the other day because I'm trying to kill these fish. So I want some new fish.
I could tell you a quicker way.
I mean,
you take it,
Jamie. We're having sushi tonight,
and it's over. Like, what are we doing here?
I want some new damn fish.
Aim for E5 in the toilet.
This
party's over,
dude. They're so resilient.
Drop a E5. Drop a E5, dude. What happened to the fish? E5.
Well, they hit A5 first, and then just kind of slid down to B5.
Crazy. But if you do it his way, there's no spillage.
No,
You're welcome.
I want to rebuild the tank, and I want to get like a bunch of like clown loaches and shit like that. Just have a way more active tank than.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought he said clown roaches at first.
It's the opposite of what we got going on here.
All right, cool.
Justin is so involved in his fish that he has a like actual highly sought after review of a rock for a fish tank. At Petco. PetSmart.
Yeah, that's PetSmart. It might have been. No, that's PetSmart.
It's one of those reviews that has like the ticker next to it of how many people it's helped. And it's up to like, so 95 people have taken your advice on this rock.
It, buddy.
Yeah.
I did a very
we're gonna pull it up one time. We're gonna put it on the screen.
A very lengthy review on a rock that I bought from a fish store.
We're gonna pull it up. We're gonna show it one day. All right.
I'm gonna start doing stuff like that.
Oh, it was so good.
Thank you for the idea.
Dude, it's a fantastic review. We'll put it up. All right. So I texted both of you guys in the middle of the week. All right. When I thought there was no hockey. And I said, mostly music, right?
Yeah.
So we need to work something out real quick before we get into this, just for future reference. I texted you both. I have a bunch of psychopath notes on my phone, okay? And the notes on my phone are mostly lists. They're all top lists. It's one note, and it's just nothing but top stuff. So it's like 5 cheeses, right? What's my favorite 5 cheeses? Like what's my favorite 5 chips? It's not a party without Gouda. Like it could be good, but it can't be Gouda. You know what I'm saying? So like I have tons of lists like that on my phone. And I also have I've had this for a little while. Like it's not been too long. It's not years like some of the other stuff, but I have what I've been compiling is perfect albums. Okay. So we kind of need to define that. All right. In my head, a perfect album, and kids like your son's in here still, right? He probably doesn't understand the concept of this because he probably is like Daryl and doesn't listen to full albums. Okay. And that comes up in my research. Okay.
Yeah.
So the fact that like most people don't listen to a full album anymore and we're old and we did, that's kind of where we're at, man. The rules in my head of this is it's a perfect album, meaning you go from song 1 to the end of the album. You don't skip it whatsoever, and you don't get tired of listening to it. The only thing I need help on with this going forward is, are we going to include greatest hits in this category?
Probably not.
You don't think so?
No. I would say no.
Because I have a ton of greatest hits that fall into the category of perfect albums, but it's not an album.
Journey, Queen.
Exactly.
I mean, you could
Sticks,
100%, right?
Hits,
Garth Brooks,
Greatest
hits.
hits. Yeah.
So like we're not. So those are off the table, right? Greatest hits are off the table. Are we going to come to the conclusion right now?
Yeah.
We're locking it in. Are we locking it in?
We're locking it in.
Good. Okay. So I have to delete half of my list.
Oh yeah.
And but I still have a ton. Okay.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So you guys, I hit you up. You each gave me an album. By the way, congrats on the picks, boys. Like, my God, one of you share the exact album with me. Okay. One of your albums is my album as well. This is a fine ass lineup. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put up a poll on all of our socials and see what people vote on all three of these. Okay.
Yeah.
Mikey, we're starting with you. All right.
Yes, sir.
We got a graphic for Mikey's, and it's a fantastic choice right there. Boom. 2008's Shinedown, Sound of Madness. Now, before I go into
Tell your mother, tell your father. Isn't that's
sometimes goodbye.
That's a great.
I have
dude,
I have
album.
so much for this, man. But I want to start with you, just like I want to start with Justin. Why this one? And does it do so? Because this is a main thing I'm thinking with this. Okay, you and I feel have the same relationship with music.
Mm-hmm.
He does not, and he's admitted that and talked about that.
Mm-hmm.
Justin does not have what he named this. He said this, and it's never been truer. I have like what you would say like a romantic relationship with music.
Mm-hmm.
Music means
And
things
hockey.
to me. Sounds hit a certain time frame of my life. Like music means a lot of emotional stuff to me, right? And I know you do too.
Absolutely.
Justin just really likes banjos.
There's nothing wrong with it. I got one.
Richmond, north of. You have a banjo?
Well, my mom currently has it.
Mostly
but it's
music.
mine.
Bring that in. All right.
Man.
So before I get down to all these numbers, though, you got to tell me like, what's that album to you? Like, when did it come to you? And all that good stuff. Give it to me, man.
The first song I heard off there was actually Second Chance.
Hell yeah.
And I heard that at the one and only time I ever went to Point Fest because I wanted to see Shinedown. I saw Shinedown before 45, their very first release ever came out. They opened up for Van Halen.
Oh, geez,
So, and I may be a little off on that, but like Shinedown's one of those bands that's just like, okay,
yeah,
they can get it hard, they can get it with the ballads, and that album had so many phenomenal songs on it.
Mm-hmm.
Second Chance, obviously. Sound of Madness, the chorus I basically put as
it's
like my mantra for
fantastic
life.
song. But you know what? You know what? With the Sound of Madness, you know what I want it to be on the album, and it's not. Is when the Rizzuto show rings the bell.
Oh yeah.
Ring the bell, and they hit that ding. It needs to be in there.
Yeah.
It ties that whole thing together.
That's one of my favorite songs on that album. That song is so good.
But Sound of Madness had that song itself has a huge meaning because, like I was saying, the chorus itself. I created the Sound of Madness, wrote the book on pain. Somehow I'm still here to explain. And we kind of hit a little bit about that pre-show.
Earlier. Yeah.
I'm not going to speak about it now, but going from where I've been in my life and to where I am now, it's like Sound of Madness just lays it all out. Second Chance is one of those songs that it's like, you know what? I do have to go. I need to go. And sometimes goodbye is a second chance. You know, I've had to cut people out of my life that I maybe didn't want to.
Right.
But it was like, I'm going to do something that I think is better for me. And then you just got your songs like Cyanide, Suicide, that is just metal in your face.
Hell yeah, dude.
And it's a phenomenal album. And I still, on my Spotify, that whole album is its own playlist.
Yeah.
That album will live in infamy for the rest of my life. That is one of my top albums ever.
Fuck it. Give it up to Mikey. Damn, you're right, dude. Look at that. Yeah, that was amazing, dude. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I was hoping would happen with this too. Like that's it right there, man. Hell yes.
Music is my forte, thanks to my mom.
I got a couple things for you, man. I got the whole set. I got the whole track list, but I mean, in general, you touched all the notes, man. This one isn't on my list just because not every single song, but this album is incredible, dude. The singles, right? Devour, Sound of Madness, Second Chance, Crow and the Butterfly.
Crow and the Butterfly,
fantastic song, right? If you only knew. And then what I really am confused about with this album is that technically there's a version of this album with Diamond Eyes on it.
Yes.
But it's not on the original album.
It's on the deluxe only.
On the deluxe only because it came out for a movie, The Expandables. Fantastic song too. I've never heard anybody in my life say boule boule boo.
Mm-hmm.
And it's on that song. But here's some numbers for you, just the numbers. All right. And there's some behind the scenes stuff that I hope you know, but you might not. I don't know. That's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping to tell you each something about these albums that you might not know. Right? What you got,
Mikey? She says he's so hot when he talks about music. Those books
Hell
are
yeah, dude.
Those books are already kicking in.
Mikey's
bro.
about to get pucked. Look at that. Hell yeah, dude. I'm so happy you're here, dude. That's awesome.
Put the kids to sleep.
Hell yes, dude. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yes, dude.
Hell yeah.
So delayed.
Are we muted again?
I'm not asking you to mute it. Like
he doesn't want to go, man.
All right, man.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
There we go.
Happy Valentine's Day. All right, man. So their label requested this album be done in 6 months, and Smith, lead singer Brent Smith, is like, no, like minimal I'll do is in 8 months. That's it. They lost 2 band members during this album too. Smith fired 2 band members during this album for quote unquote creative differences. Huge speculation on if Smith relapsed during this album. Huge speculation. By the numbers though, this album sold over 1 million copies, physical copies. Is Dex still in here?
I don't know, bro.
Dex, people used to buy this actual physical media, take it home, put it in a player, read the lyric sheet. That's just how we used to do it. We're so old. All right. And here's what I did not expect to be such BS and glaring. So you mentioned you're a Spotify guy. So is Justin, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm an Apple Music guy. And I get endless shit about how shitty Apple is compared to Spotify. Well, you win one. I'm going to give you one. I don't get to look up streaming numbers on Apple, but I do get to look up streaming numbers on Spotify. You win one, Justin. All right, you get one.
Okay.
Spotify over 2
I would like to know what Jamie Rivers uses.
We'll have that for next week.
It's a CD player. Spotify over 2 million streams, right? And then Billboard charting for that. Billboard, I picked the Billboard 200, which is your most standard Billboard. I'm not going into the metal Billboard or any of that, but Billboard for this, number 53. So every time we do this, man, I'm going to have a sheet like this for you. I'm going to have your Billboard chart, your Spotify streaming, and your copies sold. That's what you got, man. Hell of a fucking album. Mikey, killer job, dude. Killer job. Right on. Mr. Fisher.
I can't say it.
What'd you think? Hell yeah, dude. You got a graphic for what you sent me?
I sent you the greatest album ever. Even though I do love the Shinedown album.
That's a good album.
And I'm gonna come back to you with this was a phenomenal album.
This album is amazing. This album, this is the one I share with Justin.
Yep.
This is a banger front to back for me.
Yes.
You as well?
Yeah.
So with you, man, give me something half as good as what Mikey said for this for you.
Well,
good luck.
I like the music on this album.
Y'all ever heard Sinister Gates play guitar?
Yeah. No, I mean, dude, for me, I mean, it starts off with critically acclaimed, but like
Phenomenal
one
song.
of my favorite songs on there is Bumped in Cocktail. It's a fantastic song. It's got bongos in it. What?
Brompton.
Brompton. Okay, whatever.
Blumpkin Pock. It's not Blumpkin.
I had to look up the name of the song because I called the song Brown Bear. I called the song Brown Bear Lake because it was written in Brown Bear Lake, I believe, but it's a little piece of heaven.
I don't have that.
Yeah.
So have you? I'm gonna stop. Have you ever seen the little YouTube 13-minute video documentary they did for that song?
You guys,
it's fantastic.
Can I stop you two one more time and tell you what's really screwed up? Daryl was a little child when this album came out. 2007. Daryl was born in 2007. That song was one of Daryl's favorite songs.
Yep.
That's messed up.
Oh yeah, and this was also a thing. So that album was played so many times, in the car.
Yeah.
That CD lived in our bathroom CD player.
Yeah.
So that's what Graydon,
learned to potty train too.
Learned to potty train.
Yeah.
Every time we went to the took all his baths.
Yeah.
That was the CD player that went that and Killer Me, Killer You.
Nice.
We played a lot of that as well.
Jordan's watching. Jordan's actually in here.
Yeah.
No, he's not.
But I mean, dude, that whole album, every little bit of it is fantastic. And what sucks is we had tickets to go see them at Point Fest right before the Rev died.
Yeah.
And we didn't go because it got rained out. And we were just like, we don't want to sit in the rain and do all that shit. Graydon's favorite in the bath. Yeah. Right there is what Jamie said. And it was also one of the first albums that I noticed Gray actually knew the words to, was singing to and headbanging to, and all that kind of stuff. But that's, I mean, dude, after but Big Bear, right? That was the name that they originally named Little Piece of Heaven was named Big Bear because it was written at Big Bear Lake, and they were on they took a break from everything, and they were apparently, because I watched a little almost
documentary
where they were possibly talking about quitting music for a bit and all kinds of stuff, and they really needed a break, and they wrote that song, and they all the publishers and shit, they didn't want to put it on the album, and they said the only way it go is if that song lives on that album, and it's probably one of the best songs on that fucking album. Just everything
I'm gonna tell you, man,
it's a banger from start to finish.
So Critically Acclaimed is one of those songs that starts an album like no other album has ever been started, dude. That thing starts, and at the time too, 2007. So you're 6 years removed from 9/11, and we're in the Middle East, and that song is very much like it's a middle class, working class. Our kids are at war, and your kids are up in towers. It's hardcore. Also, what's really screwed up is Scream. Another.
Yep.
Daryl really liked Scream.
Yeah.
And called it, what did he call it? He called it Mommy Scream because him and Casey would sing that song together. There's videos of Daryl playing his little paper guitar to this entire album. Yeah. So by the numbers, right? 2007, Avenged Sevenfold. This is actually called Self-Titled. This is a self-titled album. This is the first album that they solely self-produced. So with no producer whatsoever, they produced every bit of this. And we were talking about with the Rev, the way that they wrote music, Rev was pretty much all of it, right? Rev would go into a hotel room with a lot of drugs and no one else around, and he would write an entire album. And then Sinister Gates and what's his name? I forget his brother, Zachy Vengeance. Yeah, Sinister Gates and Zachy Vengeance put their guitar parts to it. Lyrics would be wrote if they weren't already wrote, and yeah, dude, that dude was the heart and soul of that band, and you can hear that shit after Nightmare. You can hear it gone after Nightmare. So they self-produced that album. This got up to number 4 in the Billboard charts. This sold, dude, what did we say? We said Sound of Madness sold 3 million copies, physical copies. This sold damn near 1 billion copies. It sold 900,000,060 copies, right?
Yes.
Damn near 1 billion copies. Apple Music, who knows? Who the hell knows? I don't know how many streams. Well, let me know. This one is approaching 1 billion streams. This is 900 million streams on Spotify. It's a hell of an album, man. And 2007, Daryl was born in 2007. So that's a very Daryl was my little metalhead for so long. Oh, it was so much. You remember it, right?
Well,
You
I
both
remember
remember it. It was so much fun, and he listens to just absolute garbage now. I want him in here for one of these. Like, I'd be super curious to what he wouldn't be able to do an album though. That's the thing.
No, he'd be able to do.
So
a song or
he'd
two.
probably do like 5 songs or something, and it'd be really cool to see what that's like. But ask your kids. Your kids are going to get there eventually. But ask your kids. Like, try to ask your oldest, probably, maybe your youngest or your middle kid. Like, ask them what music hits them like this, man. I got mine. So the graphics right there. Mine is the self-titled Sublime album from '96. Okay, I love ska music. I love punk music. This is punky ska. Casey's like giving me looks right now. She hates this shit.
I like the radio stuff.
Dude, this song, this album from front to back is just bangers. And honestly, there's 17 songs on it, right?
Dexter could be an album. What would be the album?
This whole album,
he could do an album.
Holds a special place for me though, because so growing up, it was, you're influenced by your parents' music, right? Like I just said, my kid was a metalhead for so long, right? We were listening to metal with him, right? Like when I was a kid, man, it was all classic rock and country. It was 90s country and classic rock, Rush, Aerosmith, things like that. And then Garth Brooks, right? Tracy Byrd, things like that, right?
That's a killer playlist in itself.
Yeah,
right.
And then I have that playlist, right?
Yes.
Like, but 1996, this Sublime album came out. I was what? How old were we? 11. Like, we're 11. This is the first piece of music in my life that I ever listened to that no one else in my house listened to. Like, this right here
what you chose
was my music, right?
That's a good question of what
what was the first bit of music you ever listened to that wasn't influenced by your parents or by anybody else?
Oh, we're gonna do that next week.
This right here,
this
was
you
mine
right now.
Like, this was mine. And so, dude, banger after banger after banger, man. Like, I knew we were doing this because I asked you about it, so I listened to this again, and I have listened to this album front to back so much. I wore out 2 CDs listening to this. The CDs used to break down, kids. like they were scratched to hell. Yeah, God. Now, Justin, there's some hypocrite here, like some hypocritical stuff here. We're running late. I know. There's some hypocritical stuff here. I want to specifically shoot to you. I'm getting played off. Yeah. Specifically to you. I have given Justin immense amounts of shit for cover songs and how, well, they're a cover band, bro. Right. This album contains samples and or covers, and that's one of the things that's great about it. So like they sampled music, they covered music, and they put it all in a pot too, right? No joke, man. Garden Grove is a sample, right? What I Got is a sample. Wrong Way is a sample. Seed's a sample. These are all samples of tons of different songs, and Caress Me Down is a sample. But Doing Time's a cover, which is one of their hugest songs.
So they're a cover band. Is that what you're telling me?
No, I don't have a card in front of me that says Loveless. So, self-titled.
They did 2 covers. Fucking 2 covers.
They come in. Hey,
has 2 covers.
Hey, dude.
One is Running Up the Hill.
Of course, yeah. Because who didn't do that song when they wanted to put on?
I get it. I get it.
But hey, guys, how can we get big? Well, I mean,
and then another one is a pop song called In the Middle of the Night.
Look,
that's
all fighting aside, are you gonna go see them when they come to town?
No.
Dumb. All right, so dumb. So Bradley Nowell. All right, Bradley Nowell, founder, frontman of Sublime. He died 2 months before this album came out. Okay, Bradley Nowell went into this album sober and off of heroin, and like by all reports was the most addicted to heroin and strung out on this album that anyone has ever seen him. Like, they had to check whenever he went to the bathroom, they had to check, make sure he was still alive. Which makes no surprise that he overdosed 2 months before this album came out. He never got to see this album blow up, right? And on top of that, he got kicked out of recording the rest of this album. So they ejected this guy from the studio and didn't let him finish like guitar parts, and didn't let him finish rhythm part, and just things that he was supposed to do that they were like, no, dude, you're done because you can't stop using heroin. And he died, which is really sad, man. Inside the liner notes for this album, or photos, like that photo that we put up, that graphic is actually Bradley Nowell's back. That's him right after he got that tattoo. That's fresh. Inside the liner notes for this album are photos of him with his like pretty newborn son.
Yeah.
Right. Looks like he's singing to him.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I don't know if you've noticed lately. Bradley Knowles' son now is fronting Sublime.
Is he seriously?
Rome was let go. We're getting there. Rome was let go, and then there was a show where he just popped up and he did a couple tunes with the band, and now he's fronting the band. And he looks just like him and sounds just like him. It is crazy. So by the numbers real quick, man. 13 on the Billboard charts. Dude, this one's heavy as far as numbers, right? Physical copies sold, 500 million copies. That's 5 times platinum. As far as streams on Spotify, it's damn near 2 billion. It's like 100,900,000 something. Yeah, it's damn near 2 billion streams. That album means a hell of a lot to me, though, and it's definitely like my very first my own music. So like, yeah, that's mine. That
was your first, Mikey. What was yours?
Well, we gonna save this, right?
No, I mean, there's not really much of a talk about. It's just just
what was your first?
We already know.
You know yours.
I know mine.
Okay, what was yours?
I grew up basically everything from Amazing Grace to ZZ Top, which is how I basically defined my taste in music to this day, with a couple of other little things sprinkled in there. I'm gonna go. It was Van Halen, 1984.
Hell yeah, dude.
Because like I'm sure my parents knew who Van Halen was.
Hell yeah.
I ever heard it.
Right.
I mean, and you got to think that came out in 84. I was born in 81, so I was only 3 years old when that came out.
Yeah.
I didn't actually discover it until I was like 12 or 13.
Yep.
And then I was just like, oh,
music can do this.
Oh, this is different than what I'm used to.
Yeah.
This sounds absolutely nothing like what I'm used to. And that was it.
Hell yes. Dude.
That was it.
Hell yes. What a thing to be jumped off on, right?
Exactly.
By you, dude.
Animal.
So my dad, my dad's music taste. So I grew up.
Got a podcast on your dad if we wanted to.
Yeah. I grew up in a very, like everything from Ozzy to The Offspring.
That's where you get your sticks from too.
Yeah, to everything. Sticks, REO Speedwagon, all that shit. But the very first thing
Meredith Brooks.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He loves Meredith Brooks. But the very first thing that I like that I know my dad doesn't listen to, never did listen to, was Green Day.
Yeah.
So the Dookie album.
Yeah,
I mean, that was the very first like, oh, I like this.
Yeah.
Dude. And then that just led me into like Pennywise, NoFX, like all the NoFX, all the shit. Yeah. Like and the Offspring was one of the like best things that my dad ever played that I loved. So I was just like, oh yeah,
the Offspring is so good.
He was, that was his shit.
See, dude,
and I love it.
Offspring, much like Sublime, is a band that I listen to, and I am just straight zoom taken back to that time. And
I don't get that at all though. Taken back to the time,
taken back to a time like you're dude, you're listening to Offspring, you're cutting grass for money, right? And you're gonna watch like Snick that night, right? like that.
Snick? Are you talking about Nick at Night?
No, Snick.
What the hell is Snick?
Snick is like with all that and it
was Nick at Night.
No, that Nick at Night is like where you would watch like
Golden Girls.
Adam or not Adam's Family.
Golden Girls.
Yeah, like Nick at Night was like Dick Van Dyke and the Lucy Show and stuff like that. That was the black and white like classic TV. Nick at Night. Snick was the kids, like almost like a preteen adult type of thing. And like all that was on there. Like
I don't remember that.
Snick at Night.
I was a Toonami kid.
It was Saturday Night Nick. Yeah. Snick at Night. Saturday Night Nick. Yeah.
You get down with Dragon Ball Z?
Yeah.
No?
Not so much. I love Bleach though.
Oh,
Bleach.
I just talked about Bleach this morning.
Yeah. Yeah, you were.
Yeah.
1,000-Year Blood War has been amazing.
Yeah, that's the new one, right?
Yep.
That's what I was talking about.
Yeah.
Anyway. But no, like Justin doesn't have that. Yeah, you do. You talked about that. You don't have that stuff where like you hear a song or you hear an album and you're taken back to a different time.
I don't tie music.
Dude, it happens to so much music. Yeah. I guarantee your wife does that.
100%.
Yeah, 100%. And you do that. I know you do that.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. And the funny thing is every time I hear Nickelback's Photograph, it takes me back to you and me standing on the floor at the arena watching the show.
Chad Kroger hit me in the forehead with a pick.
That was great.
It's at my house.
Yeah.
Just framed. It was so cool. They played on the side of a bullet and I almost cried.
So good.
Yeah, man. Those albums. That's exactly what I wanted to happen, dude. That worked out perfectly. Do you guys have more of those?
Absolutely.
Justin?
Yeah, Jamie said so many songs take me back. What?
Do you have more of those albums that you could maybe do this again with? Dude, I say we do this every once in a while. This is a good idea.
Yeah.
This is a good idea by me. I'm just saying. It's a good idea. Yeah, dude. Tell me the Monte Carlo songs don't get you in some kind of way. Really? Don't be dead inside.
I'm 100%. There's nothing.
Icy Cold Heart. That's why you like Tiny Guitar.
Drops of Jupiter.
Drops
of Jupiter. I remember when that song came out and it was like everywhere, and that reminds me of the Monte Carlo.
Yeah. Gives you good times. Yeah. Good times feeling. No, he's like, no.
I don't feel anything.
I'm not listening to that Train song all the way through. No. That guy's talking about his untrimmed chest.
Yeah, I would go watch them in the Sphere though. Or no, that's U2. That's not the same people, is it?
We dropped a new album. Congratulations, everybody on the Apple Apple Music.
You couldn't get rid of it.
You couldn't get rid of it.
It wouldn't let you delete it.
And it was hilarious.
The only thing about it is like we are the only kind of like nation of people who are like, I don't want this free music. Yeah. You know, I didn't though. I didn't want it on my stuff.
No.
Like, man, I know we got Trib, but do we have time? We're getting flashed.
We got.
Hell yeah.
We got time for it. Let's get it done. All right. This is a tribute.
Yes.
If you don't know, now you know.
Glory.
Are we holding up staff? This is your brainchild, man.
All right. So this is the tribute. It is a game that we created. Basically, a long time ago, I wanted to create a Styx tribute band, and I wanted to name it Small Pieces of Wood. And we thought the name was so funny, started coming up with a bunch of other ones, basically tribute band names. So what we're going to do is I'm going to throw up different band names, and both Tim and Mikey are going to try to guess what tribute band that I came up with.
Cam Jansen.
So, yeah. I also got a new overlay here, so it's going to be pretty good. We're going to start off with
the
Tim.
Frames, right?
Yeah, we're going to start off with Tim.
Professional as
again.
Hell.
We're going to do 5 apiece, but I do have tiebreaker.
I want to tell you too.
Okay.
I've never felt more dumb in my life. Something does happen to people when they play these type of games, like on radio shows or TV shows. Like I see it in front of me. I kind of understand. I've given him a ton of these. Like I've worked them out with him. Dude, there's been way too many conversations that took way too long for us figuring some of these out. And I see it and I go, my brain just goes nowhere. So pretty excited. All right, man.
All right. As always, you guys get 2
for you to say.
You guys,
yes.
You guys get 2 hints if you get stuck through the entire game. So not 2 hints per thing, 2 hints total.
Hell yeah.
All right, Tim, your first one is bang.
Bang.
Yeah.
Bang. Boom. See, that's what I'm talking about, man.
I get you.
Bang. And he starts, that's my easy one, probably. That's the problem. No. Like, no? Oh, good. Bang.
Loud noises.
Crash. Hint. Give me my hint, man.
Do you notice how it is it's typed out here? What's unique about this that I did?
Oh, with the exclamation.
Right.
Whoa,
that's not enough.
No, it's the exclamation mark. Bang. Everyone else gets it but me.
No.
Bang with the exclamation mark.
Is that not a good enough hint?
Do you have another?
Casey is.
I'll take 2. Casey knows it.
Right,
I can see her out there. She's beating on the window.
Go.
Bang. Go. Bang.
That, I mean, dude, I'm that
go. Oh, it's Rush. No.
Nope.
Oh, she picked that up on the mics.
Hell no.
Yeah.
No.
What is it? Hold on. She knows. Say it. You might be able to hear it. Say it. Wham. Oh, son of a bitch.
Wake me up before you go, dude.
My God.
Wham.
Oh, George Michael would be this.
Bang with the exclamation. I thought the exclamation point would just give it away. I mean,
from Deadpool.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah. So,
I hate myself.
Timmy gets 0
That's all right.
points.
I didn't,
you lose.
I didn't
Good
get it
day,
either.
sir.
I didn't.
2 bits. No. Go to Mikey. We'll do that later. Go to Mikey. Go to Mikey.
I was about to say it.
That's another conversation.
All
for another
right,
time,
Mikey. Metal Unmarried.
Mikey, I know this one.
Do you know this one?
Yeah.
I know all of yours.
Yeah, I always have to be like, hey, is this too hard?
Iron Maiden.
No, it's never too hard. It's never too hard.
Are you serious?
Hell yeah. God, I told him, like, no, he's going to get that. I guarantee it. Now go back to me so I can lose another one.
Good job, Mikey.
Good job. That is a good job, Mikey.
Tim.
Yeah.
Interstellar Vehicle.
Interstellar Vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
Interstellar Vehicle. Interstellar Vehicle. Dude. Interstellar Vehicle. Do you have it?
No.
What is this? Interstellar Vehicle. So I mean, like space car, space truck, space. I don't. Star Wars. I don't. Space.
That's Star Trek.
Yeah. Casey doesn't get it, so I feel better. Do you have a? Okay, give me my. Like, okay, so when you
I'm
say,
just gonna give you a free hint. We talked about this today.
Oh, God damn it! So when you say that
A lot's
there's
happened since then.
yeah, when you say that there's 2 hints, is that just 2 hints per guess, or is that 2 hints altogether?
Total.
Oh, are you serious?
Yeah, for the whole.
We
entire
talked
game.
about this today.
We talked about a song that this band sings today. Oh no, we didn't. No, we didn't.
Oh, the mics are muted. Like, what are we doing here, man?
That was a different one. That was a different one.
Give me my. I'm gonna gamble, dude. Give me my second and only last hint here.
They built a city.
On rock and roll.
No.
Oh. What?
You're gonna feel so stupid.
Oh, he knows it too.
I know it now. I'm sure Casey has it now too.
I hate this game.
It's 4 a.m. You win, Grandma.
Yeah. Hey, you see all those 50s under there. Space Hog.
Can I tell him? Can I tell him?
Mikey, Steel.
Starship.
God, dude. Damn it.
For
That
Mikey.
is who.
Hell
that is
yeah.
who sings that.
Yeah.
Jefferson Starship.
Well, they had like 3 names like John Cougar, Mellencamp,
Jefferson
Cougar, Mellencamp,
Starship.
John.
What?
Starship.
Jefferson Starship.
No, when that came out, they were just Starship.
It was just Starship.
Yeah.
Just
I
Starship.
suck.
It's just Starship.
Give Mikey his. He's better. Are
Mikey.
people guessing this
Yes,
any
sir.
chance? No.
No.
Oh.
The Sons and Daughters.
I know this one, Mike.
Do you?
I'm just gonna get hell yeah.
Yeah, just get it ready. He's got it. Already won.
No, not so much. Oh man!
I can't believe you didn't get that.
I know. I feel dumb.
Yeah, hit me up. Give me a hint.
He's got plenty of them.
I hope so.
I don't. I'm out.
My dad likes this band.
Is that a hint? That's not a hint.
Have I ever met your father?
Did you talk about it earlier? Yeah, we
Oh,
talked about
shit,
this
it's The
earlier. Wait a
Offspring.
minute. No, it
It's
isn't.
The Offspring.
Yeah.
I'm just as stupid as you now, Tim.
No,
Oh,
no, you got it. You still got it. I say
Oh,
stuff and I don't get it. Like,
I mean, dude, I literally just said my dad likes that band
Yeah.
a lot.
nailed
I'm
it.
tired.
Hell yeah. He
I've been
said
awake
it.
since
He
5.
got it. That counts.
He got it.
Count it.
It's a
Hell yeah.
for Tim, Seducer.
Seducer.
And I'm just gonna go ahead and free give you. This is what we talked about today.
Jesus.
We talked about this.
It doesn't even matter anymore. I have no clue. I'm going goose egg. I'm going goose egg on all of this.
No,
And it's in the wheelhouse of we also talked about my ridiculous love for 80s new wave music that no one else has. Like, I love 80s new wave music, and yeah, I don't know what the hell this is, and it's going to be something that I love. Seducer. Dude, this sucks. And I don't get any more hints. Can I have one of Mikey's hints? Since he's not using all of them? Seducer. I feel so stupid. Seducer. The music ran out. Like, that's how long it's been.
We just noticed silence.
Yeah, like Seducer. I have it on that's just how many times I've failed at this game. Seducer. Dude, I don't.
I'll give you.
Okay. Yeah.
They made a movie with the title of this band.
They made a movie with the title of this band.
Yep.
It does nothing for me. It does nothing for me. They did a movie for the title of this band. They did a movie with the band's name as the band, or as the movie title, or as the song.
That's confusing myself.
Yeah, I don't know what we're doing.
The movie came out in 1989. It's about a pizza delivery guy, and it's stars.
I got nothing, bud.
Patrick
Dempsey. Love Don't Cost
also
a Thing.
Has Christina Alley.
I'm just gonna guess. Is it Oingo Boingo?
No.
Damn it.
Great guess.
Damn it. What is it? What do I not know now?
Good answer.
What do I not know now?
It is Loverboy.
Oh man, we talked about them today.
Yeah, that's what we talked about.
Everybody's working for the weekend.
We're working for the weekend.
I'm
dude.
working for the weekend.
Come on, Seducer, Loverboy. That's what a Loverboy did.
I don't know about that.
Seducer.
I think I kind of call. I don't know.
Are you calling BS?
I call shenanigans.
Is that a bad one?
Yeah.
Do you get a rebuttal?
I'd call that like bull boy. That's
bull boy. It better not be no bull boy.
Go to Mikey. He's winning. I'm super losing. Go to Mikey.
All right, Mikey. Unclothed women.
Bare naked ladies.
Yeah.
You give him all the easy ones. Jesus.
Hell yeah.
I know.
Gotta make the new guy feel special.
You always order a 3-piece of cheesecake. Jeez, man.
I'll take a piece of cheesecake.
Give me something complicated I have to bust out a calculator for, please.
Jesus. Here's your easy one, then.
Bare naked ladies.
I'm the sum of blackbirds.
What? That's got math in it. Find the sum of math. What? Find the sum. It's counting crows.
Yeah.
It's counting crows.
Hell yeah.
Thank God I didn't go goose egg. If I'd have went goose egg, I would have. Jeez, we're not doing a music podcast. But I can't get one right. God, find the sum of blackbirds.
All right.
Jesus.
All right, Mikey. Here's a hard one for you.
Great.
Unfocused.
This is hard. This is. Oh, right off the bat. I don't think so because you don't know this band.
Blur.
Damn, you knew that?
Hell.
Get out of here.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
Mikey.
See, that's why I love your wife.
Hell yeah. I love her more. Hell yeah, dude.
Mikey,
You knew that band? We're gonna talk. We're gonna
Mikey
talk
is
later.
out here
I don't-
killing it.
Dude, I'm kind of bummed. Yeah, exactly. I'm kind of bummed that he didn't like it. He was gonna give you a guess.
That was my guess.
He was just gonna go
Woo! And then I was gonna get pissed. I throw the microphone halfway across the room and
when
storm
he
out.
did that, I was like, "When I feel happy about that," and I was just gonna give it away.
Yeah.
Like,
All right.
I love the Gorillas.
Dude.
You didn't know. You didn't know.
What?
Did you know or not know? Did we do this?
The Gorillas. Yeah, no, I didn't know.
You didn't know it was the same guy.
I didn't know it was the
Yeah.
same guy.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
recently the Gorillas that main song that they did. You know that the
And it happened.
and it had
Clint
the
Eastwood?
whole drum, all the drums and stuff.
Was from a
That's
kid's
the
toy.
preset.
A preset for a kid's toy.
For
Are
a
you serious?
kid's toy. It's a
Oh,
preset
wow.
for a kid's toy.
I
That's
did
all
not
that
know
was.
that. That
They
makes
did-
sense.
They did nothing.
The kids would
to
say
it.
that
They
tracks.
literally hit one button
Really?
and it just went,
I
and then he
love
just
hearing stuff like
finally I'll sell it.
That that's a Monte Carlo song, dude.
Yeah.
You don't feel anything when you hear that?
Nothing.
Dead inside. Give me
feel-
my next thing. I'm
I
gonna
feel
lose that.
nothing inside. This one's so hard. Clairvoyant, unsighted.
What? What? What is that?
Mikey's got it already.
No, I don't.
No, no one does. What do you mean clairvoyant unsighted? What? Clairvoyant unsighted?
Clairvoyant unsighted.
Psychic blind melon camp cougar? I don't. Clairvoyant unsighted? I don't care if I have any more gifts. Just give me one. Like, what is this?
You entitled liberal.
How dare you? How dare you, sir? Don't give me a guess. No, don't. I'll get my own fudge rounds. Hold on. Clairvoyant psychic. Jesus, dude, I have absolutely nothing. Clairvoyant. So I'm guessing psychic or future. I don't know. Jesus.
If somebody's clairvoyant,
that's
what do they have?
That's like the vision of like.
How about this? How about this,
Mikey? If you get it, say it, dude. We've established how terrible I am.
Bruce Willis made a movie.
Bruce Willis has alopecia.
He does, and he also like donated his like likeness to AI or whatever for money. So we're gonna get Bruce Willis movies all the way into like 2085.
Die Hard.
Nice.
Yeah.
97. Die Hard 97.
So Sixth Sense.
I got nothing. Since Did you been good?
I mean, what's unsighted?
Unsighted, like not seen, like you can't see, like blind, like
Casey gets it.
What is it? What do you got? What you got? Third eye blind. I hate this game. I love it and I hate it because it makes me sound so stupid.
Come on, man. Clairvoyant.
Man, I didn't get that. Don't count that. Don't count that at all.
No.
Like that doesn't count. That's my wife. That wasn't me. That sucks, dude.
Well,
I
Mikey,
got one
Mikey
right.
wins.
Mikey kills
wins.
it every time, dude. Give it up for Mikey.
No,
Give
we
him a
got
hand.
we got
Oh, you got more,
some,
Mikey?
We got some.
You don't have any more for me, do you?
Yeah.
Yes.
yeah. We're just gonna go ahead and do all these real quick. Mikey. Imps.
You didn't tell me this one.
No.
I don't know this one.
I will tell you, this band plays at my favorite at the end of my favorite movie ever.
I'm terrible at my stuff. I know, homeboy. I got nothing.
It plays at the end of Fight Club. It's my favorite movie ever.
I had to watch Fight Club 3 times.
I've only seen the movie from beginning to end once in my entire life,
I didn't
so
get it.
I have absolutely no idea.
I had to watch it.
I'm not going to waste a
That's
hint.
not
I have absolutely no idea.
You're just nothing.
Nothing.
You're just nothing.
Imps.
Imps. What's an imp?
It just feels like stuff I can't say. Like, is an imp?
Imp is another word for fairies. But
I'm there. Yeah. Like, I was right. It was either I knew it was either fairies or making grilled cheese at night. I didn't know.
What's another?
My thought process was going straight to Game of Thrones. Tyrion Lannister.
So, fairies, imps, sprites. What's another word for all of them?
Yeah, wow.
Pixies.
Oh, the pixies.
I'm disappointed.
Congratulations, Tim.
So
You
am
won.
I. Jesus.
Tim.
You got one wrong. I got one right, bro. Like, don't worry.
This one my wife created.
Okay. Oh, great.
Just for you.
Belief
mound.
Belief mound.
Oh my god.
You got it. Oh,
I got it.
Damn it.
I
You
got
got
it.
it so fast. Belief mound.
That was really good, by the way, Jamie. Good job.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Gee, I was fucking sitting on the bed on my belly with my feet in the air, just kicking. And she comes walking in, and she just says, "Belief mound."
Not a
And I'm
line,
like,
not a landline in the house,
What?
but he was twirling a phone cord. I saw it, dude. Belief mound. Damn, dude, why are we doing this?
Because it's
It subtracts all
No, it's
knowledge I feel
hilarious.
like I have, like a belief mound.
Well done, Jamie.
Yeah, good
That's
job,
a good
Jamie.
one.
Damn, good job. Belief mound.
You're gonna be so mad.
genre of music is something that Jamie would.
No, Sugarland.
No, we already had that.
Reba McEntire.
No.
Martina McBride. But am I nailing that? I'm getting that.
You're
I know
getting
I'm
there.
that. No, I'm nailing the musical style. But no,
Yes.
Yeah.
Lovely. Damn it, dude. Hill. No sugar. I shot the Sugar Hill shot so hard. Hill, Montrose Mountain, Rainbow in the Dark. Hill, I got nothing. Hill, Bloodhound Gang. I don't know what we're doing anymore.
You lose.
Ah, damn it.
Good day, sir. Dude. So, go ahead, Mikey.
Faith Hill.
Damn it! I named all those bands. I was there. You told me you can't do names.
Yeah, Jamie came up with that one. It was a good one. It was a good one. I had to
give her a round of applause. Good job for Jamie.
Very well done, Jamie. Very well done.
Hell yeah.
Just watching you get there. I have to be there.
No, dude, everything goes to mush potatoes when I see these. Like,
all right, here we go.
Visually impaired Gord.
I know this one. Give him all the Israel. Hip Hop Anonymous.
Hip Hop Anonymous. Hell yeah, dude.
Oh shit, Blind Melon.
Blind Melon.
Hell yeah, dude.
Hell yeah.
So
Hell yeah.
that was originally supposed to be for Tim.
Yeah.
And then as we were talking about this shit today, Tim tells me like, dude, he goes visually impaired fruit.
Yeah.
I was like, you son of a bitch.
You son of a bitch.
He's like, well, that's gonna be Mikey's. I'm like, good, yeah, it's easy. Sure.
All right, Tim. This is
you have more. Oh, good.
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
Thank God.
This is extremely entertaining.
Uncomplicated brain.
What? Uncomplicated brains. Simple Plan? No? Shit. That's not my guess. Uncomplicated.
I get 28 more.
Brains. I guess all of them.
Every band ever. I win.
I'll give you a hint.
Thank God.
And this is gonna be the hint.
Oh. hey. Simple Mind.
Simple Mind.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
But dude, I needed the biggest hint in the entire world to get there. Let's not get it wrong. I still lost this.
If you would have just
so
played
bad.
Judd Nelson with his arm in the air.
All you really had to say was, I got you for 2 months. 2 months.
I have to come back in here. I'm cracking skulls.
I'm cracking skulls.
And
great movie. Oh, what a great
the
movie.
last one for Mikey.
Here we are.
Hero Horror.
Oh yes, I know what this is. So good. This is an OG.
Yeah.
This is an OG. This is one of the ones that started this whole list.
This is Tim. You made this one.
You made this one?
I made this one.
Yeah.
So you're the one I get to be mad at when I don't get it right?
You got them all right except this one. No. I didn't get Faith Hill.
I didn't get the Pixies.
Most people don't get the Pixies.
Yeah, wrong.
I thought that was an easy one. Imps. Right, I almost went Sprite.
I would have never.
Like soft drink.
Yeah, I would have never. Imp. I was going more towards like in a mask and a mixed melt. That's what I was thinking. I was like Pulp Fiction? Mikey, Hero Horror.
Hero Horror.
What's wrong with you?
It's a whole nother podcast.
Yeah, bro. Hero Horror. Okay, give me my other hint. Because it's funny. I have one and you didn't.
Tim, you want to give him a hint?
No, it's you. This is your game.
I didn't have a hint for this.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, son of a bitch!
I didn't have a hint for this.
Breakfast in America.
That's the hint?
That should be a good hint, too. I love this band.
Biscuits and gravy?
So much. I'm just going to give stuff away to him.
Yeah, do it. I have no hints for this.
This band would say things like, take a look at my girlfriend. He's the only one I got.
Supertramp.
Hell yeah. Hero Horror. I love. Now, Supertramp, you want to talk about bands and music that whisks me away to a better time? Oh, wow. Dude. You put on Supertramp Greatest Hits, don't drive a car because you will just crash. You'll just lose all reality. So good. Actually, Justin took the long way here.
I did. I took the long
today.
I did.
I'm
I took
literally-
the long. I took the long way to the podcast.
home.
Yeah.
I took the long way.
Man,
Well
I'll tell you
done.
what.
Well done.
Good stuff.
That was
dude.
a lot harder than I expected this week.
All of it was. First ever 2-hour podcast, fellas.
Yeah.
I know that because my wife and daughter are standing up. And there's hammering
yeah.
going on out there. No, what is that?
That-
I don't know.
At least the light stopped flashing at you. It's like, stop it.
Play me off all you want.
Mhm.
They think we can't do this without saying thank you to the podcast network GCRX for letting us come in here and just take over. The
For 2
downtown
hours.
diner, the Board Gamery, the Garden Gate Tea Room. Dude, those pink champagne cakes they were selling were game busters. That's what you should have bought, Jamie. Not a Three Musketeers bar. But they were pumping those things out, and this place was going crazy down here during Mardi Gras. So we do nothing but encourage you to come down, check it out. Can't say that enough. Come down, check it out. I think we had a couple new people in here. Come down here, check it out. You want to watch this live? You want to play tribute with us? You could do that at that window. I think we're about 5 steps away from putting a mic out there.
Mhm.
You know?
Yeah.
Check them out. Studio C. We're in Studio B. That's where we do our podcast from. Studio C is right next door, available for rent by an hourly rate. Popcorn, soda, big gigantic TV. Rent it by the hour. Watch football games, basketball games, hockey games. We prefer hockey games. Big old list of movies you can watch. You could go in there and play video games if you wanted to. Like, yeah, you could have a tournament of champions in there. I'd like to get to a place where maybe we're streaming our show over there or watching the NHL playoffs. I think it'd be great. Winter Classic's coming up. Be fantastic to have a Winter Classic watch party.
I still think we should.
I think we should do that
100%
too.
it.
So anyway, that's a long way to get to the fact that come down here, check it out, man. We have a lot of stuff going on down here, other than our silly show, you know. But come down and check it out. Also, socials. Katie, thank you so much for hitting us up. We want more of that. We want emails. We want people engaging. We want people to check it out. Follow us on the socials. Hit us up. We're gonna put out a poll of our perfect albums. We're going to find out how many people agree with that. We'll have that for the next show. I think we do perfect albums again. That was fun, man.
That was fun. That was good.
I think maybe we never do tribute and perfect albums at the same time, but
no, we're gonna have to.
We'll break them up. But yeah, I mean, I think we're rapidly coming into our mostly hockey and mostly music podcast. It's going great.
Smoking meats. That's coming too.
Smoking meats, mostly food. Oh, I could do mostly food all day long. You got a show? Come down here. Or just get a hold of us on our socials. We put it out there all the time. If you got a show and you don't want to do it on Thursday or Monday, they're going to let you do it down here. We'll put you in touch with the right people to get in here and maybe start your own show. Anybody can do it. I do it. Super easy. Nothing to it.
I help.
A baby could do it, right? You do it. You do it. Sometimes he does it muted.
Yeah, I was gonna say sometimes
perfect,
it
man.
doesn't have to be perfect.
It's never going away.
I want to thank everybody for watching. Everybody's in the chat. Everybody contributing. Mikey, I want to thank you so much. We're so happy you're a part of this now, dude.
I got you, brother.
You complete us.
Your wife says, "Hurry home, Mikey."
She been reading them books, bro.
Been reading them books,
She's like,
bro.
I just finished Puck 2. You better get home.
Again, he gonna be wearing that jersey
Hell
right
yeah,
behind
dude.
Tim. He gonna be
Donald
wearing-
ducking it.
Donald
ducking that jersey. Hell yeah.
letting
Thank
that
you
fight
guys,
strap
man.
hang. You know?
Going 5.
Oh, Jesus.
Hey, Justin, Mikey, I'm proud of you guys. And I love you.
Proud of you too.
I love you.
See you
too.
next week, man.
Bye-bye.
Hey, make hockey violent again.
Hold on. Her sister was a witch, right?
That's a hockey, you know, it's only a game. Why do you have to be mad?
Grow up, bro. Grow up. Hold on. Her sister was a witch, right?
That's a hockey, you know, it's only a game. Why do you have to be mad?
Grow up, bro. Grow up.
This concludes another episode on GCRX Radio, your podcast network. The views and opinions expressed are those of the content creators and not of the podcast network.